Warning. The Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps to support this podcast's existence. Third, please peruse our merchandise and see if any of it strikes your fancy. We sell a lot of t-shirts, so we must be doing something right. One more thing before I go. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video for one of our segments, or fan art, or a picture of you wearing one of our shirts, or anything you think we might want to use on the show, that stuff needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be liked.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 252, TJ.
Smoke weed every day. Indeed. Or as I like to call him, Bad Bet TJ. Losing all the time. Look, TJ, I am the least critical person in the world. But I have to say, you made a lot of bad bets. You made this bet with me at this rap battle, which you're going to lose, because you're a loser as well.
Wow.
You've made this $500 bet, which I'm going to win, of course. I mean, obviously, look at Trump's poll numbers. And I mean, furthermore, you lost to Brett Keane, TJ.
Wow.
Just think about that, TJ. You're a loser, TJ. Terrible, TJ. Quitting, TJ. You're everything, TJ. So let's just keep it real. The money is well fucking won to me. Why don't you just pay me right now?
Oh, wow.
In front of all these fucking people. Because you know you're bad bet, TJ. I'm going to win. Pay me right fucking now.
TJ, you're bad bet TJ.
He is. Look, I'm the least critical person in the world. The least critical person in the world.
Yep.
But, I mean, this guy owes me money. He's a loser. He's a loser that owes money to everyone around. He probably owes you money, Ben.
Probably. I probably just forgot.
You're disgusting people.
Shirts. Buy the shirts. Buy the shirts with the promo code.
We do have
Yes.
a promo code.
Yes, link in the description for $4 off.
$4 off, folks.
The manatee. The manatee.
The manatee shirt.
Oh, the humanity.
Use the link and get the manatee shirt. $4 off
Is it $4 off any shirt, or is it just that one?
Just the manatee.
Just the man.
for a limited time.
Yeah, I think until Friday night. That's how long you've got.
So hurry the fuck up.
Get your fucking special $4 off manatees, motherfucker.
What else we got?
We got some shit going down in Toledo, Ohio on
Wow.
July 17th.
Come to Toledo.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there. For some ungodly reason, we're
Yeah, we
doing
don't know
a meetup
why.
in Toledo of all places.
We're the best reason. We're the best reason for anyone to ever go to Toledo. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys have fucking always had a secret yearning in your heart to go to Toledo, but you knew it wouldn't be worth it, this is the time.
Yes. You know what? The mayor should show up and give us the key to the fucking city.
I agree.
They should have a parade in our honor.
That'd be awesome. I really think that should happen now. So far, 59 people are going, 73 people are interested. If you are interested, please RSVP at the Facebook link down below.
If you live close by, don't be a bitch, And if you're from the state that's north of Ohio, now's the time to come before they build the wall. Just saying.
Yeah, you have a limited amount of time until that day comes.
When Trump's elected, the wall around Michigan will be built. He said
God
Mexico.
bless Trump.
He keeps saying Mexico in his speeches. He's misspeaking continuously.
Yeah.
He means Michigan.
Well, you know what was that thing he said? Islamicism.
Oh,
Islamicism. Yeah.
Islamicism.
Dearborn, Michigan, a lot of Islamicism there.
Yeah.
I heard Trump today describe his philosophy as Americanism.
Good. I agree.
Everyone's saying the place. They're like, "Oh, this place is better than Toledo." Yes. Yeah, we're not.
Pretty much
disputing
Pretty
that.
much every place is better than Toledo.
Not every place, but
Most
yes.
places.
Most places are better than Toledo.
A lot of places
We
are
agree.
better. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
We're still having it in Toledo.
Yeah, why not? And I think we should make a stop at Video Game Underground.
Video Game Underground has the best video games in town.
We're gonna shoot some footage of us at Video Game Underground.
Yeah, that'll have to happen.
And we're gonna go to that comic book shop too.
Yes.
Let's bring on what the fuck his name is. Paul. There's no Paul. There's no Paul.
There is a Paul.
There is a Paul. Is he
There is a
round
Paul.
as a ball?
He's round as a ball. Did I hear correctly? Did Scotty at the top of the show say he's the least critical person in the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am the least critical person in the world.
Okay.
I'm the nicest person you've ever met, Paul. I'm the nicest guy in the world.
Well, that may be true.
So
Scotty
Paul,
is a nice guy.
how's your battle? How's your raps going, dude?
Slowly but surely taking shape. Slowly but surely kind of coming together.
Ooh,
slowly.
I feel that's money well fucking won. You know what, Paul? I'm even gonna give you half of my winnings just for the fuck of it, just so TJ knows. So just get I'm gonna send you a $50 bill, Paul, so you can hold it up every show. Right, this is the money we won from TJ's.
You
bitch
ain't winning
ass.
shit.
Oh, dude, we're gonna
You
win.
ain't winning shit.
We're gonna fucking win,
do
dude.
you remember that Super Bowl bet?
Yeah.
You did win that
I won
one.
that shit.
I don't recall that.
Last two times I went to the casino, I
Super
fucking
Bowl
walked
bet.
out richer than I came in.
Yeah,
so.
the last Super Bowl, I was right. Yeah, I did win that bet. So I did win the bet.
No, you ain't. You a piece of shit.
I won the bet. I've won every bet I've ever bet on in my life. I'm the best
fucking
better in the
wrong.
world.
Look,
TJ, I
doesn't
have to
matter.
correct you. I have to correct
because
you on
my
one
fucking
thing.
rap is going to destroy Paul's ego's bitch ass once and for all.
You didn't leave that casino richer than ever because you immediately gave that money to a fucking manatee, TJ. You immediately gave that money to a fucking
Yes,
manatee.
you did, TJ.
I went a
yes,
second.
you did.
I went a second time and won even more.
You're a terrible bettor, TJ. You're the worst bettor I've ever seen. You're probably the worst bettor in the world, TJ.
Whatever, Scotty. We'll see.
You know what, TJ? The money is well won. The money is well won for me. I can't wait to hold up the money every show and show people.
Look,
all the money I've won.
The problem is you're betting on Paul's ego beating me. He beat me at the fucking diet
He
competition.
easily beat you in the diet. You're going to quit, TJ. You're quitting TJ. You're quitting TJ.
That's
You always
nothing.
quit.
That's nothing.
You're going to
Scotty.
quit halfway through the rap battle.
No,
Oh man.
You're going to wave the white flag and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Your
shit.
rhymes, your flow is too good. I have to give up.
No, Scotty. I'm going to destroy Paul. It's going to be a,
You have no
a thing of
chance.
beauty.
You have no chance.
My fucking...
Is Minx in here?
I am. Hi guys. How's it going?
Oh,
Good.
sweet.
Good.
Neat.
It's going pretty good. I don't know who will win the rap battle. Honestly, it's hard.
You know
it's
deep
hard to
down
say.
in your heart, Ben. You know deep down
Search
in
your
your heart
feelings,
who's gonna win.
Ben.
You remember when you sprung on me to fucking freestyle and we couldn't even get CJ to try?
Yeah, Shisha wouldn't even try.
He wanted me to slow the beat down to like the slowest beat ever.
Look, it's quitting TJ. He just doesn't even. Sometimes he doesn't even start. He just quits before the battle's even begun.
Freestyling ain't my strong suit, but when I can sit down with a pad and pen, I will fucking destroy any man.
Okay.
Any man.
Any man.
You're gonna have your opportunity to lose, TJ.
And 70% of women.
I like this better up here. All right.
I don't give a fuck. Paul is a bitch. If you guys want to see me destroy Paul in a fucking beautiful rap battle to end all rap battles, you could check out the Patreon, a special Patreon show next month. But if you want to see that next month, you got to give this month. So patreon.com/DP if you want to see me and Paul go at it.
You want to see TJ fucking destroyed, embarrassed, in fucking ruins.
All right, and one more thing before we move on. We are doing a special thing tonight. We're bringing back the legendary Drunken Peasants.
Beer bongs for audible trials.
Beer bongs. I have 5 beers, and I will drink one of them for every 20 audible trials that people get. They're totally free trials. You get a free audiobook. That could represent like 30 hours of fucking entertainment, So do that, and for every 20 people that do, I will take a fucking beer bong, and I will be drunk if I drink all 5 of those beers, for sure. So, you can get me progressively drunker, and I will belch into the microphone loudly and horribly.
What's the URL again?
It is,
I know we have
audibletrial.com/drunken peasants. audibletrial.com/drunken peasants. audibletrial.com/drunken peasants.
I'll pull it up right now and we'll monitor the progress.
Yeah, it's right there.
So yeah, you guys want to see me drink? You guys want to see me get drunk? You guys want to see me fucking be even more foolish than usual? All it takes is getting a free audiobook.
So, TJ, defend your position on objective morality again, please.
I'm going to objectively beat the shit out of you, Paul's ego. So, Minx, how you been?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you guys?
We're wonderful. I heard you passed 1.2 million subscribers now, huh?
I did. To be fair, like my sub growth has kind of like slowed down quite a lot, but yeah, 1.2 million, still pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I'd
more,
say so.
more than I fucking got.
She's gonna
Better than you, TJ.
She's gonna lap your ass, TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
She will.
She'll lap you on her way to 2 million before you reach 1
How does it feel to get twice as far as me with half my talent?
I think that your type of content I think is sort of thing that gets much more in terms of views and stuff. So I don't think subs mean as much as people say these days, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, but I have agreed. I want no one else to succeed at all, unless it's like as an underling.
I'll delete my channel.
Are you channeling Daniel Plainview now?
No, I just am.
Okay, well,
I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed.
It's true. I don't.
That is TJ. Do it, T.
Huh. I don't want anyone else to be successful unless they're just like eating like my breadcrumbs or something.
That must be why we're friends, because like I just naturally can't succeed at anything. So.
You know what though? I don't know. Paul, lately,
and you especially can't succeed at this rap battle. I'm going to destroy you.
I've kind of just gotten the sense, Paul, that maybe you're funnier than TJ.
Yeah, I've had a strange feeling like that too lately.
Look at TJ's fucking.
What a coincidence, Ben. A lot of people think that way, TJ.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see who writes the funniest fucking dopest rhymes, bitch. All right? Mine are going to be fucking destructive. It's like fucking, 9.9 on the fucking
choke.
Richter scale,
He's
bitch.
going to choke.
I'm going to shake your ass all night long like AC/DC.
Yeah, well, you might have a 9.9 on the Richter scale, but I'm the fucking tsunami that comes afterwards, bitch. I'm washing your ass up.
You ain't.
TJ.
It ain't happening.
You're going to get destroyed, dude. I feel so bad for you.
Because I'm going to fucking get Brett Keane to shield me from the waves. Standing upon the rock.
I will ride the
waves
manatee.
crashing against
Dude,
him.
you're going to ride the manatee to glory.
It's me, Paul.
Paul, he has part 3 of that is actually it's actually starting to get so bad it's good again.
Okay, good.
I have that.
Good.
Yeah, I mean it really is. Like it's getting so terrible that you fucking it's like becoming funny that he like is still going along doing this.
I'm Paul Shigo, mass murderer. Is it which I want to see what direction
he literally kind of goes like, you could dish it out, but you can't take it, Paul Shigo. You can't take it. It's like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Holy
He made one against
shit.
Ben, too. He made one against Ben, like, positing that Ben is tired of being on the show. He's like, man, I hate sitting with these fat neck beards. Like, that was a pretty good one. Yeah, you didn't see that one, Ben?
Yeah, I saw it.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
But it's not even. It wasn't even anything I really said. It was like. It was like my face, and he like made it look like it was talking, and made me say shit.
There's a lot of like pseudo psychoanalysis that goes on the internet where it's like these people like I hear that all the time. They're bored doing this. They're tired of it. Like they have like this whole narrative crafted, and it's like, how the fuck would you even know?
But I mean, like people would ask like. People would ask like what I thought of TJ, and I'd be like, I hate TJ. Like at the meetups, I'd be like, I hate TJ.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't hate him?
Yeah, whatever. By the end of the night, Ben's fucking coming up to me like, man.
No. No.
He was wasted then. He was out of his right mind.
That was a different one. That was a different one.
Different meetup. Okay.
Yeah. This is the one.
I seem to recall that at almost every meetup, though.
You know,
no,
pretty much every meetup, I'll do that too. Except to TJ. I'll be like, Paul, you're a great guy. Ben, you're a great guy. And I'll look at TJ and be like, fuck you, TJ.
Yeah. Yes, I don't get that moment from Scotty.
No.
Nor does he get it from me, though. So, whatever.
I wouldn't want to spit on you.
I get both ends of Scotty at the meetups. Like, I get the, like, everybody gather around. This is Paul's ego. He the heart and soul of the Drunken Peasants. And then 5 minutes later, I am the Drunken Peasant. I'm Scotty. Fuck Paul's ego. Fuck TJ.
I'm pretty sure.
Bipolar piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure Brett's in the chat.
Cool.
I see him right there.
Hey, Brett. How you doing?
Oh, how's it going in the bed, y'all?
Hey, is Brett Keane here? Doing an impersonation of Paul's ego?
Holy shit.
So spot on.
All right.
By the way, TJ owns you now, Brett. He's a Patreon supporter of yours. You gotta do whatever he says.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything
if
at
TJ
all.
drops his fucking pants in front of you and says, suck my micro penis, you must do it.
You must do it.
Or you have to, or you might lose his patronage.
I think Scotty's the next one to get a video made about him. Scotty be sitting there. I'm Scotty. I'm a fucking loser. Oh.
He knows better. He knows better. If he fucks with me, what's going to happen to him?
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, shit. The gauntlet has been fucking thrown down.
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
He wrote situation.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Banana.
He's
Banana.
He's trying to take it back and make it his own.
No,
you know what I mean?
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, Brett.
It's okay. I'm taking it back.
Nice try, Brett.
Taking it back.
You can try all you want. You're never going to be the. It's never going to be an inside joke for you. You're not taking the joke back.
You know how you can actually do it? You actually take a joke back is you fucking start selling T-shirts based on the joke, and then you make a bunch of money, and then it's like you've taken it back. That's what I learned about the bananas. I'm like, yeah, buy my banana merchandise, faggots. Like, yep. I've profited off of this. I officially win.
All right, so let's take a look here.
Yeah.
See if anyone even wants to watch. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see how many.
Looks like there's definitely interest.
Yeah.
How many do we got?
Let me see.
Trying to figure this out, folks. Give us a second.
Ben's trying to do mouth. It's not a strong suit.
We got 5.
We got 5 so far.
Woohoo! 5.
Yep.
So not there.
So we're making some progress.
So time for
You're
video.
still 15 away from me even having to do one beer bong. Don't be lazy, people. Get me drunk. It'll be fun. I'll punch Scotty in the face.
What? No.
There's a good chance.
There's a good chance.
If Paul was here, there'd be like 100% chance I'd punch him in the face when I'm drunk.
No, dude, you love me, dude.
100%.
Oh shit! You know what that means? Paul thinks he could fucking wreck you, TJ.
No, that's not true.
Not even sweating you.
All I gotta
TJ.
do is
Not even
fucking.
sweating you.
All I gotta do is pull him down and fucking snap his back, dude. His back's a fucked up. His weak spot.
Are you Bane now? You're gonna fucking just like toss him up in the air and just fucking put his back over
I'm gonna
his
fucking pull. I'm gonna pull his shirt over his head and then throw him on the ground and then knee him in the back real hard. Like just put my fucking full weight into that knee. Like bam, fuck you, Paul's ego.
You're violent, man.
Spine breaker, motherfucker.
You're the most violent person I know.
He'll be bedridden for fucking 6 months when I'm done with him.
That might feel kind of good, actually. Like,
Yeah, it
I'm
might
looking
crack
forward
it.
to this in a way.
Yeah, dude. Actually, you know, Paul, next time you're around, I might have you fucking try to step on my back and see if you can get this fucking crack out of there.
You got
dude, I'm
crack
the
in your
fucking
back?
master.
Crack in my
shit.
back, yo. Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
it'll be a little homoerotic, but like if you lay on your stomach, I fucking straddle you and do the fucking push thing, dude. I'm good at that shit. I know exactly how to do that shit.
Yes. I really need that. I need you to
And then
mount me, Paul.
while I'm back there, I'll just slip my dick in your ass just for posterity's sake.
Well, I suppose, you know, I might feel it, whatever.
You might.
All right, so what... Let's not do the information segment this time.
Boo.
Okay, well, if you want to do it...
I'm doing it.
All right, do it on your phone.
Time to learn something.
Brett Keane was right. Ben's tired of the show. Let's just not do the segments anymore.
Shit.
See? He hates the show.
Brett was right.
No.
Hashtag Brett was right.
Hashtag Brett was right.
Video. Ben hates TJ.
All right, today we're going to learn about Headville, Kansas, guys.
Time to take a piss.
Hey, come on back, Scotty. Headville is
Scotty doesn't. Scotty's tired of the drunken peasants.
Headville is an unincorporated community in northern Ohio Township, Saline County, Kansas, United States. It lies along Headville Road and a Kansas and Oklahoma railroad line. Neat.
Neat.
That's pretty much it.
Headville, Kansas.
Time to learn something. Headville, Kansas. Nothing of note has ever happened there in all of human history.
And now we got 6. We got 6 now. So someone else got an Audible trial. I mean, there are some decent audiobooks that you can get there.
I mean, like, there's pretty much almost any audiobook you want there. I think there actually are Gail Cord Schuler audiobooks.
Read by Gail.
Read by Gail. Yeah, so I mean, you could do that.
Brett, use your army of sock accounts to sign up for Audible trials so we can get TJ wasted, you piece of shit.
So Minx, do you like Headville, Kansas?
It's one of my favorite places. Well, I mean, it wasn't until I learned about it just now, but now right up there, you know, top of the list.
Hey,
you could probably that's probably your next fucking vacation or whatever, or holiday as you fuckers call it.
I was skeptical about Headville, Kansas, but as soon as I heard that it lies along Headville Road, I was like, oh shit, man. That place is jumping.
Real.
That place is legit. It's been a while.
Yeah. I don't know. Someone's thought that this... I have not watched this to any length.
It's fucking terrible.
It probably is. It probably is.
What's up, Tiffany? It's Jason. You know that because you can see my face. Anyways, hello, my love.
Oh, so cringy.
I wanted to make you a special video so you could see my face and remember, you know, how much we love each other.
You're in the wind tunnel.
What?
Because he's using some crappy onboard mic.
Oh my god, dude! I feel fucking molested by this thing.
Yeah, this feels like it's almost like the guy that knocks on your door. Like, I have to tell you something. Like, what is it? Like, you know, I'm a registered sex offender.
Neat.
I didn't think it was possible to become like more gayer, but I am now after seeing 3 seconds of this video.
Yeah.
You can hardly be blamed for that.
Yeah.
First off, I love you, and I'm...
What is going on?
I know you're really busy, which is great with, you know, classes and parties and, you know, making new female friends, which is great. But, you know,
I'm gonna say a troll vibe, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting the troll vibe.
I mean, too many jump cuts.
This is a stinky troll, but it's a better one than our usual baseline automatic troll. You know, like this is at least like made me feel gross. So, good job, bud.
The cringe factor was worth it, I feel.
Yep.
Yeah, good troll, but still a troll.
Probably one of the best.
Well, if he was a true master troll, we'd have trouble figuring it out.
Probably one of the best we've had.
There we go.
What is that, dude? It's a Paul's Ego badge? Am I forced to wear that now? Does Ensign Paul's Ego have to wear that to work now?
You have to walk and wear this every day.
So like anytime you enter the studio, you must identify yourself with your badge.
I already have mine too.
It's a company policy.
Oh, check it out, dude.
We're up to 9 now. We're up to 9, so we're almost halfway there.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Dude, did that say title the egg bitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
how about we
damn.
do this progressively, TJ?
What do you mean?
How about like, oh, I don't know.
Maybe they need to see it in action.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe
give
they
him,
need to
give
see
him,
what.
give him a taste.
All right. Well, fucking, you guys only made it to 10 this time, but we'll do it for the fucking 10. So you got, but everyone after this costs 20. But you know, we got.
How about the next one's 15 and then the next one's 20?
Too much math.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 20 from here on out. But this one's fucking 10 because I want you to see.
You get a 50% discount on TJ's fucking liver abuse.
I want you to see what it's all about.
There's a bottle opener right in front of you.
Yeah, here I'm gonna open this with the Millennium Falcon.
And what type of beer is it? You can show the people.
This beer is Sweet Baby Jesus.
Best beer there is.
Chocolate peanut butter porter.
What?
Yeah, that doesn't sound that great to me. That sounds fucking hideous.
Well,
but
you about to taste it.
hopefully it's not as bad as it sounds.
Use the force, TJ.
Yeah, I am. Open, you fucker.
God, you suck at opening things.
Shut up.
Hold that.
All right.
Hold it up.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got it.
All right.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Damn.
All right, so I'm now filling the beer bong. And soon I will lift it up as high as I can and we'll just dump all this shit down TJ's throat.
Neat.
You like the sound of that?
Yep.
He's used to hearing that.
Yeah.
That's a normal night for TJ.
Ready? You have to turn the valve.
I know.
All right.
I got the valve. I'm gonna do
Okay.
it.
All right, here
Do
we
it. Go.
Go.
Go. Bong it, bitch. That's right. Take that peanut butter porter.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
That was a disgusting.
Man.
How was Sweet Baby Jesus?
It was weird and gross. But whatever. I'm sure the more I drink of it, the less
Yeah.
I'll care.
Tastes better the drunker I get.
So
That's true.
yeah, that's a nasty ass beer. Ben, it tastes like fucking earwax and shit, dude.
Earwax.
Tastes like peanut butter fucking earwax. It's a nasty
Peanut
fucking
butter-
beer, dude.
What? Really?
So
yeah, it was gross.
If you want TJ to drink more
Is it all that?
peanut butter,
It is.
Ugh.
yeah,
Okay.
No wonder they were left over.
yeah. I wasn't drinking them.
Yeah. Wow. Well, all right. I guess I'll beat, depending on how many people actually buy Audible trials.
You know what? I actually know that's true because there's only 5 left. I bet you Ben bought a 6-pack. He's like, this will be good. Drank one.
He's like, gross.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, well.
We'll just pour it down TJ's gullet for Audible trials.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's so true.
Hey, I'm the one that came up with this.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man. Ugh.
You
I'm gonna feel bloated if they fucking make me drink all this shit.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's gonna be so great. Come
It's
on.
gonna be good. You gonna
Anyway,
love it.
time to move on.
Oh God, here it comes.
The pure horror on screen.
God bless America.
God bless us all.
Boom!
Boom, motherfucker.
I also noticed with the dog fucking and vomiting video, he does it in reverse too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
It's nice. It's beautiful. Makes me feel hot.
All right, so Donald Trump has weighed in on the Harriet Tubman $20 bill.
Wonderful.
Cool.
A $20 bill that, if you're lucky, is right now in your pocket, is about to get a major makeover. The U.S. Treasury Department is making some history this week, unveiling the newly designed
I think that's a very bad drawing.
Yeah,
it's
why
not
is
a very
it-
flattering picture, is it?
No.
Well, I mean, and honestly, Harriet Tubman was one ugly bitch. So, I mean, there really ain't much you could do there. I mean, I'm sorry she is an important historical figure and all that, but still, you know, that don't make you look pretty automatically. But what's with the weird cropping of the shoulder on the side there is what I want to know.
Yeah, that looks kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like shitty, bad Photoshop
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, I think
I'm hoping this is not the actual design,
Yeah.
but I mean, they made it sound like it is.
They could do better than this. This is a
sucks.
pitiful design. I'll be honest. This is just pitiful.
That sucks. It's horrible.
I don't give a fuck who's on my money, so I don't really give a shit. It's like I don't even see why this is an issue. Why anyone cares one way or the other? It's like put whoever on the fucking money. People just spend it.
People make fucking issues out of this stuff all the time. In this country, we just had the same thing, and they were like, I think they're putting a woman on a £20 note, and everyone was freaking out about it and stuff.
They should put you on the 20-pound note, Hannah Minx.
That would be amazing.
Hannah Minx. You're so dumb.
He doesn't even know where he is. Like, I'm TJ. Who
I'm
knows?
fucking drunk.
To be fair, I get that all the people say that to me all the fucking time.
What is it?
Hannah Minx
Manga
isn't
Minx or
even-
something? Or
Yeah, her channel's defunct.
Hannah Minx, yeah, she doesn't even
she's
make
dead.
anything.
She's
Minx.
dead. We'll just go with Minx.
Yeah, it's easier. It's easier.
Yeah, dude. Who the fuck is Hannah Minx then?
We were just saying
The girl that did the terrible.
Oh
Japanese
yeah,
videos.
she had huge tits. I wish she was on the show. Do you guys know each other? Are you related?
Yeah, 100%.
You guys both
It
have the
makes
same
sense.
last name of Minx.
Yeah, and first name. It's the same. It's the same both names.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Do it. Do it.
$20 bill with the face of civil rights icon Harriet Tubman. She's not the first woman to appear on U.S. currency, but she is the first African-American person of either gender. Treasury officials are excited. They're saying that this pays
Why not
tribute
Samuel
to her
L.
legacy.
Jackson?
Yeah, that's a good point. I want Samuel on the 20.
Wouldn't Samuel L. Jackson be cooler on the 20 than Harriet Tubman?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially if he was his character from fucking Pulp Fiction.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. This note is legal tender shit, and just put, "I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker."
Our currency could be so much cooler.
You could have his wallet next to him, like, because it's money. You know, he could be holding up his wallet that says "bad motherfucker" on it.
Yep.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Our money is pretty lame compared to like the other countries I've been to, though. I will say that. It's just kind of boring.
I feel like our money should be pink. That'll set us apart.
That's a terrible idea, TJ. Flush that
No,
idea
dude.
down the fucking toilet.
We'll call it salmon,
pink.
though, so men don't get offended.
Nobody
It's
will
salmon.
respect us if we have pink currency, dude.
Our currency should be red.
Blood money.
Blood money.
And sacrifice
Maybe our
to
currency
help
could show
end
all of our like
slavery.
worst years.
You know
and
who's
shit.
not a fan
Yeah,
of
why
this
not?
change? Donald Trump.
What a piece of shit.
Harriet Tubman is fantastic. I would love to leave Andrew Jackson and see if we can maybe come up with another denomination. Maybe we do the $2 bill or we do another bill.
I mean, I guess we
$2
could.
bill?
We could do a $2 coin. They do that in plenty of places. But I mean, I don't see why we really need to do that. It's like, who cares if we put it on the 20? I don't give a shit. Like, why is this even an issue? It doesn't matter.
I don't understand why anyone would give a shit about Andrew Jackson at this point anyway. I mean, like, pretty much everything he stood for and did, people don't really like.
Don't like seeing it. Yes, I think it's pure political correctness.
Susan Addistone fought for this and
That
effectively
one's worse,
won.
that fucking note in the background. It's like a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Even more
So-
deformed.
That's an actual photograph.
Oh, really?
Superimposed on there. That's what I'm saying. She was ugly as sin.
She's the executive director of Women on 20s. I'm not even sure I knew about the group Women on 20s.
I mean, what? Are we all supposed to fucking act like Harriet Tubman was hot just because she fucking was an important historical figure?
I just don't think most people will even look at it in that context, TJ. I think that's why they're laughing.
Barbara Bush, man.
But this was some big campaign. It was like, okay, I mean, I guess, whatever, but it just seems like a totally trivial issue.
No, dude, it's very important.
I mean, aren't there greater issues facing women in America than whether or not there's a woman on a $20 bill?
No, there isn't.
Okay, even though there clearly are.
No.
All right.
Before this big news broke, I'd just love for you to react to what Donald Trump said
Still
about
want
this
Hannah
morning,
Minx on the show.
echoing Ben Carson, saying perhaps the $2 bill.
She doesn't make videos anymore, TJ.
Even better. Why?
I think the rumors were she got pregnant. I don't actually know if that's true or not, but
But
that's
then
what
her
I
tits
heard.
would have just gotten even bigger. Whatever.
would have been more appropriate.
I think the $2 bill is usually used as an insult when people say, it's like
$2 bill is used as an insult.
As much
no,
as
it's not.
I mean, they still make $2.
I've never heard anyone say $2 bill is an insult before.
No, I've actually seen people like covet them and be like, "Whoa, $2 bill! Yeah, I'll give you 2 ones for that." That's actually the opposite of the truth.
Mm-hmm.
a $2 bill, or that's been my impression. So to me, that's
Your
kind of
impression
an
is
insult.
I have to be
based on bullshit. I've never heard anyone besides you talk disparagingly about the $2 bill, like the $2 bill.
Yeah, like you were saying, Scotty, a lot of countries got rid of their pennies and got a $2 coin too.
Yeah, so put her on
we
that.
have a £2 coin.
Yeah, yeah.
Put Harriet Tubman's ugly ass on the coin. $2 coin. Sounds good to me.
I remember when they
Actually, I hate coins in general, though.
Yeah, that's one thing we noticed in Europe, and when I've been to Canada
It is a
too.
problem, actually. We don't have any like £1 notes, like you obviously have the $1 bill and stuff, and I find it much more convenient in the States to have everything as paper than to have like a shitload of coins. You lose them so easily.
Yeah, and 20 pence, because we have 25 cents, so you need one extra coin to make a pound.
Dude, I literally had like $50 worth of coins after like a few weeks in Europe. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I don't have so many fucking coins.
It was horrible.
We go fucking overboard on the coins. To be fair.
Yeah,
I'd
there's
agree.
nothing to even do with them. I mean, you can't carry them around on your person easily. There's just fucking too many.
I paid for like meals. I paid like €20 or whatever. I just like fucking start stacking them up. Like fuck it, they'll take them.
Yeah, here's a bunch of fucking coins, assholes. Let me keep my paper. You take these coins. Bastards.
All right.
Yeah, this bitch sucks.
Did you tip in coins too?
Tipping is
You don't really tip.
You don't really tip.
Yeah, you don't really tip in Europe.
Really?
In Italy, they would have like service charges, but that'd be included with your final total.
Yeah,
okay.
in most restaurants put a service charge on, or like they're legally obligated to get like a reasonably good wage here, so it's not quite the same situation as in the US.
No
and
tipping.
people here are just like meaner as well. We're more inclined to be like, yeah, the meal was shit. Fuck you. You don't get any money.
It was so much easier.
It was just pay your bill.
And in like places like Paris, you could tell they don't work for tips because they're just kind of like, here's like, what do you want? Here's your food.
There is like a big contrast between like American service and European service. Like in America, people are always very attentive. They're like, you can tell that like they want your tip, and they're
up your
like,
ass.
Is your meal nice, sort of thing. In the UK, it's like, here's your food, and then you don't see them again for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that is true. I will attest to the
Very
truth
true.
of that.
Yeah, I remember that quite.
Yeah, man. Like, you don't get any of that, like, everything tasting okay over here, guys?
Yeah, it's not I'm your buddy, like, hey, my name is, it's just like, what do you want?
How many of you guys have been here before? Welcome back.
Let me tell you about our specials.
Put some jalapeno poppers to start it for you guys? Maybe some cheese sticks?
Anyone thinking about dessert?
Anyone thinking about dessert, dude?
I've heard that so many fucking...
Oh, man, if you eat your food really fast, you'll get, I can see you hated it.
Why are you doing this, Ben?
Oh, man, yeah.
I have some, like, fucking restaurant PTSD.
Yep. All right, here we go.
This is a trigger warning. Hillary Clinton clips are imminent.
All right.
Why?
Now look, I know Donald hates it when anyone points out how hollow his sales pitch really is. And I guess my speech yesterday must have gotten under his skin because right away he lashed out on Twitter with outlandish lies and conspiracy theories, and he did the same in his speech today. Now think about it. He's going after me personally.
I don't know, man. Both of these candidates have pretty scary fucking campaign slogans. Make America Great Again and Stronger Together both sound Nazi-ish to me.
It's pretty bad.
It's only going to get worse as well.
They sound so authoritarian, like, yeah, you're with us or against us, motherfucker.
But, that's part of Hillary's message, because she's saying Donald Trump is so divisive, and she's like the inclusive candidate. Like, everyone's welcome under the umbrella of Hillary.
Hillary in the house.
Hillary in the White House.
Personally, because he has no answers on the substance.
Yeah. You went on substance? Yeah, against Trump, I guess that's pretty much anybody.
In fact, he doubled down on being the king of debt. So all he can do is try to distract us. That's even why he's attacking my faith.
Hillary, you have not been any sort of big proponent of your faith. Like, I've never even heard you talk about it the entire campaign. You know, now you're a person. As a person of faith, I am deeply offended.
It's horseshit. Like, so many, like, especially I think on the Democrat side, so many candidates just pretend to be religious when they're not. Like, I'm pretty sure Obama was an atheist. He just like says he isn't, you know, to make sure he maintains some votes that he gets from.
Oh my God! Someone else. You guys see that neon shirt with Hillary's face on it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? How could you wear that in public?
That's a young photo of Hillary too.
What the fuck? TJ, I'm getting you that shirt, dude.
That's like a college age.
TJ, you have to wear that shirt, dude.
Or TJ, Hillary.
I'm never gonna wear that.
You should wear that, dude.
Hey, we're only at 11 now, by the way. I don't even know if you're gonna get to drink another one.
Oh well, yeah, you're good, TJ. You're not gonna have to drink any. You're lucky.
They're faggots. What are you gonna do?
And of course, attacking a philanthropic foundation that saves and improves lives around the world. It's no surprise he doesn't understand these things.
Yeah, I just understand when
Clinton Foundation.
when you're basically your cronies funnel money into your foundation. Yeah, it's hard to understand all that. Or your super PAC, where does all that money come from? Oh, we don't really know.
This shit's just painful, isn't it? Really, it's just fucking awful.
Helps poor people around the world get access to life-saving AIDS medicine.
Is this like we're talking about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? Or what are we talking about? We're talking about her foundation? Because I'm really skeptical of any of that happened. Maybe it did, but there's so much other shady shit that's went down with your foundation. So
I think they said like 50% of the projects they've backed have not manifested. So
I'm so surprised.
Donald Trump uses poor people around the world to produce his line of suits and ties.
What a piece of shit.
How many people in this audience are wearing clothing that was produced in Bangladesh or one of these other countries where they live, where they have abhorrent conditions?
Probably almost all of them.
Yeah.
They're the best ties. Clearly, the best ties.
You know, if we're gonna be, I think we have the moral high ground on that. Let's actually look at where this clothing that most people in the West, where it comes from, because the vast majority, it's going to come from sweatshops. I guarantee you.
But Trump actually does it. Trump's the one cracking the whip.
So do all these other corporations. Yeah. How is he any different?
Trump's the one cracking the whip.
He personally goes over there, Scotty, and like lashes them.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, shit. I did not realize he was literally going there himself to abuse the workers personally. The Trump touch.
I guess
that's why you should vote Clinton. You see, she only like sends them like abuse. Like she just like shouts over like a microphone at them. Trump like gets involved.
That's like saying, should I vote for shit or piss? You know, I don't know.
God, yeah.
Can Clinton really divorce herself from the child labor thing? I mean, she's the fucking Secretary of State of a country that just like makes it their business to export labor to foreign countries for pennies on the dollar, paying people sub-living wages in foreign countries. Like that's just American practice now.
Yeah, that wasn't her. That was those corporations, Paul. And she, you know, she strongly suggested they stop doing that.
So much of that shit was NAFTA, which she was a big proponent of.
Well, right, because Bill Clinton was president when that happened.
Oh, and she was totally in favor of the TPP until suddenly, you know, when it was popular with the polls, then she suddenly, I had amnesia. I didn't realize it was bad. I'm now against it.
I guess the Libertarian Party had a town hall.
Cool.
And here's a video about that. So Gary Johnson's in it.
This is America's libertarian moment.
Gary Johnson says you might be a libertarian even if you don't know it yet.
Help me reach out to the majority of Americans who are libertarian and don't know it.
Or at least the Libertarian presidential candidate hopes you'll vote that way. In their campaign, former Republican governors Johnson from New Mexico and his running mate Bill Weld from Massachusetts are casting themselves as outsiders.
Huge fan.
It's weird that they're getting any type of press, though.
It's only because of Trump. If it was some establishment candidate, these guys would be history. No one would give a fuck about them. No one would care about them. The media is only covering them because they hate Trump.
Gary Johnson tried to run as a Republican at one point. He was in a Republican debate quite some time ago.
Another thing about
for the last election, the previous election.
I remember.
Another thing about libertarians, they always do this pitch where like, you're already a libertarian, you just don't know it yet. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's such a weird sales pitch. Like, you already agree with us. You're just too stupid to have figured it out for yourself.
Yeah, it's almost like an insulting, like, you're dumb, you can't figure out what you are. It's like, really?
Well, we know. Don't worry, we know. It's like, what? Okay. It's kind of strange. Strange sales pitch.
I've seen them use this rhetoric, time and time again.
That'd be like, no one else does that to you. You don't have, like, Muslims come. You're already Muslim. You know that? You're already a Muslim. You just don't realize it yet. It's like, what? Never heard.
Well, you are a Muslim, TJ.
Yeah, but I mean, I know.
Let's just keep it real.
I know
on
I'm
that
a
point.
Muslim, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Muslim.
And Johnson's style is a bit more like that stoner professor you had in college than a traditional candidate.
I think you're too freaky deaky to be our president.
I think this is what you want in a president.
I think he's a fringe candidate. You want to know the truth?
But there may be an opening. The two major party candidates are the least liked in modern history, helping libertarians earn support from 9% of registered voters in a recent CNN ORC poll, more than any third-party candidate at this point in the campaign in recent open elections.
No excuses, libertarian.
The Libertarian Party...
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No excuses.
Libertarian. Dude, I'm so fucking libertarian.
You used to say you were.
Oh, he was.
I was libertarian. When I was from about like the age of like 15, when I started reading Ayn Rand to like 22, 23, I was a libertarian. Ah, shit.
Well, I definitely agree with libertarians on weed, though. Smoke that shit, smoke that shit. Come on, TJ. Clear the bowl. Pretty good hit.
What is this face you're making, TJ? What is that?
Oh, God.
Fuck you, Paul. What the fuck?
All right.
It was established in 1971. Despite a relatively high-profile
What is this
presidential
shit?
run by Congressman Ron Paul in 1988, libertarians have consistently struggled to be seen as anything but fringe.
Why should anybody vote for you, sir?
What happened?
It's the guy wearing a mask. Like, just a fucking mask on the guy's terrifying.
Welcome to American politics.
The fuck was
American politics really, really interesting to watch, and I'm really glad it isn't ours.
Yeah, dude, I saw it. What the fuck was that?
Was it like, I don't even know, dude.
Dude, what the fuck?
Some
just
kind of
happened?
bug or
I thought
something.
I was just imagining things. You saw it too. And what the fuck was it? It was some sort of like bug or like spider or something.
Weird. Looked more like a beetle.
There's a spider in here.
It was a beetle.
I don't know. I only saw it for a split second.
Well, it's crawling up TJ's leg right now.
Imagine it was a tarantula.
It was
A tarantula. Yes.
It's too small.
Dude, what if it was?
It ain't.
Or how will it not be throwing away their vote?
What a rude
Throwing
question.
away your vote is voting for somebody that you don't believe in, but I think that libertarians, I think my package, Bill Weld's package, is really unique.
Damn, that's what we're voting for? Fuck!
That's, yeah.
It's got some unique packages on these guys, dude. Damn. What does unique mean, though?
He has a unique package.
Unique in what way?
It's like curved to the left.
Wow.
Oh God.
Johnson is unique. He's a triathlete who's climbed Mount Everest and Kilimanjaro and is
He
also the
smokes weed,
former
too.
CEO of a medical and recreational marijuana company.
Yep.
Sweet.
I have always maintained that legalizing marijuana will lead to less overall substance abuse.
Correct.
The libertarians say they lean left on social issues such as LGBT rights and abortion.
I'd like to ideally nudge the Democrats toward the economic center,
while promising to crack down on the national debt and cut corporate income tax. Those who dislike Clinton and Trump are giving them a closer look.
If Bill Weld were at the top of the ticket, it would be very easy for me to vote for Bill Weld for president. So I'll get to know Gary Johnson better.
But the libertarians...
Yuck.
Oh man, when Romney is basically singing your praises, that's like, oh.
Yeah, man. Like, you gotta get Romney to hate you, because otherwise I can't vote for you.
But I mean, I would say that, I mean, some of their policies do sound better. I mean, economic policy, there's no way we agree.
I don't agree.
I mean, when they say they're gonna basically take care of the debt, the main thing driving the debt is Medicare and Social Security, and that the only way to basically they would do I guess they would pretty much either try to do away with that or severely cut it back.
Libertarians still need to earn 15% in national polls to make it to the presidential debate stage this fall. Perhaps Johnson's steepest climb yet.
The way the media is portraying it, I mean, it actually could happen because, look, I remember the last 3 or 4 election cycles, no one really talked about these people. Maybe Ron Paul a little bit, like, Ron Paul, let's wheel his ass out. You know, that would be about it.
Ron Paul raising crazy money.
And with Ron Paul's support, I think it was 2 or 3% or something.
Yeah.
It was always kind of seen as a joke.
But they were very dedicated supporters.
Yeah, but 9% in any sort of poll, that's actually a huge jump from before. Like they were saying, I can't remember any time a third party did that well.
Nah, dog.
Wanted to take a moment to remind everyone that we have a Best of DP Clips channel now. There's a link in the description if you want to watch some of the best moments of DP so that you don't have to go hunting around through the full 2.5-hour episodes. You can go there and you'll be able to see
also
it.
our
We're adding
backup
more
channel
clips all the time. Yeah, it's also our backup channel in case anything happens over here.
Yeah, so you might as well subscribe to it.
Make
Just
sure.
subscribed right now.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Rock on. Rock the fuck on.
All right, let's see. Brian Fisher says Democratic gun control efforts are exactly how Satan works.
Cool. Oh.
Exactly.
Damn.
I think the reality, Chris, is I think they know what they're doing. They just don't want us to know what they're doing. I mean, if they came to us and they said,
Ban the guns.
we want to allow bureaucrats in cubicles on the other side of the country to decide whether you get to have your constitutional rights or not, the American people would say, over my dead body. But that's not how they approach it.
You know, he used to have such a better studio, and now it's just ridiculously. I don't know.
Like the image of himself slightly behind him.
Yep.
Yeah. That's weird. I feel like he used to talk in front of this big constitution and shit.
Yeah. He had a cool backdrop and a big desk.
And now there's this weird fucking random poster.
I mean,
okay, but these people aren't. But these guys aren't for freedom. If you brought up, let's say, marijuana or drug use, they would be the first ones. Lock them up. But suddenly when it comes to guns, they're just like, we got to have as much freedom as possible. You don't hear these guys saying, well, if you drink and drive, as long as you didn't hurt anybody, is it really that big of a deal? Or if you smoke some weed and you went to Taco Bell, that's no big deal. Because you should be free to make those choices. We want as free a society as possible. We do not want the government on your back. But when it comes to certain issues, they want the government. Oh, abortion, oh, we got to stop that. We're protecting life. Oh, drugs, we don't want you to be high. Oh, with guns? Oh, no. Government, just stay out of that. No government involved with guns. I mean, the hypocrisy is just evident.
I mean, as a European, looking at the U.S. sort of situation with guns, I find it very interesting, and it's such a difficult issue because a lot of Europeans over here will be like, "Oh, just ban guns," and obviously, that's not going to work in the U.S. It just isn't. You've got loads of guns. There's no way they're suddenly going to all go away. You know what I mean? And it's such a complicated issue that I guess it's very hard for me to like think about it as an issue because here, like, seeing a gun is such a rarity, and it's something that doesn't really happen at all. It's it's just really strange for me to think, oh, literally guns being everywhere. You know what I mean? Like in this house, in this house, in this house. We're like conditioned here from a young age really to think that guns are the ultimate evil, and I'm not necessarily sure I 100% agree with that, but like from a young age here, like if you see a gun, panic, you call the police, you get them to shoot the person with the gun, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, especially in the UK, because you guys have very, very strict gun laws. Like, there's countries in Europe like Norway and like Switzerland that have much looser gun laws comparatively. But yeah, in the UK, from what I understand, like very, very strict gun laws.
Yeah, I mean, here, virtually anyone that's an adult could have a concealed firearm.
Depending on the jurisdiction, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like where we live specifically.
Oh yeah, easily. This is a very pro-gun state. The South, Louisiana, where I come from, pretty much you can just have a gun. It doesn't matter. You can open carry. You can have long rifles. I mean, just with you. I mean, there's obviously certain places you can't, like maybe like a federal courthouse or a few a few places like that. But most places you can have a gun. You can buy a gun quickly. It's not even difficult.
I feel it's like almost like a intrinsically part of your culture. Like guns are part of American culture.
Oh, yeah.
I find it interesting that over there you obviously have such a high gun crime rate, whereas in Switzerland they have, I think, even higher gun ownership than the US in terms of percentage of the population, but they have an incredibly low gun crime rate as well. I think that's a really interesting dilemma. And when people are like, guns automatically cause violence, well, that obviously isn't the case, because otherwise Switzerland would have one of the worst gun crime rates in the world, and it doesn't.
Oh yeah, it's a very prosperous country as well. I mean, that definitely helps it too.
Yeah. I mean, when I look for the reasons why we have a high gun crime rate, the amount of guns here really doesn't rate. It's more our mental health and screening processes for getting those guns that I think are lacking here.
Regulation leads to confiscation, Paul. You just want to take the guns.
In Switzerland, doesn't everyone have to join the military? So I mean, like, they all have actual training with guns too? Like, there's no requirement to have training when you buy a gun here.
Well, in most countries. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, it could be argued that perhaps because of that military training, they're getting like more responsible, teachings about using firearms and that sort of thing, and how to respect them. That kind of thing. I feel that's perhaps like the key thing that Switzerland does that results in the crime rate of gun crime being much lower there.
Well, yeah, I think that's what most of us have argued for. None of us, I think, are in favor of a gun ban. I mean, but like we've talked about it, it's more about regulation. It's about, like, look, a lot of people I've seen use weapons, handguns, rifles, whatever, and they have no training on them. They don't even really know hardly how to use them. I mean, they might have, like, it's like, this is how you use it, this is the safety, this is how you put the bullets in, but it's not really showing a person very much about the weapon. And in the U.S., that's a reality. A lot of people have guns, they don't even know how to properly use them. I mean, plenty of them do, of course, but a lot of them just never take the time to learn.
You're a faggot, Scotty.
Dude, I know people that haven't even cleaned guns in like 20 years. Like, they have a shotgun and they haven't cleaned in 20. It's like, you don't want to clean your guns? Like, really? Like, that's stupid, but whatever.
I do find like the US reaction to mass shootings is interesting as well. How obviously, like, I know you covered this already on the show, but obviously after the events in Orlando, like, things obviously haven't changed in terms of mental health checks and stuff. Whereas here, when we've only ever had like 4 mass shootings and 3 which had like major casualties, and each time the gun laws has got steadily more progressively strict. And now, like, you need a special license, you need to have a full check. Then if you have your gun, they have to be locked in a certain type of safe, and you have to inform the police if you ever take it out and things like that. There's really tight restrictions in place. And
I mean, we can't even pass useless restrictions. Like, an extra 3-day waiting period doesn't pass the fucking Congress.
That's the bit I must admit I do find crazy. Like, I think the UK works in the way that it has a ban on guns. I don't think that should be changed here. But obviously, I don't think, like I said, that's applicable to America. That can't be changed there. It's a culturally different thing. But I do find it crazy that not even a little bit extra can be added on. Like, people panic about their freedom so easily over guns, but they're not panicking over their freedom when it comes to things like the Patriot Act and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
If a lot of Republicans voted for gun control, their ass would be out of fucking office. I guarantee you. That is one of the issues for the Southern conservative, because I know a lot of them. If you said anything about gun control and their gun, they will vote for the other guy, guaranteed.
I mean, these are the people that installed like a place to hide a rifle in your bed. like in the headboard of your bed.
It's just a strange difference. Like, so much of the American psyche goes the opposite direction. Like, if something bad happens in European countries, or in Australia is a good example, you know, they had this giant mass shooting, and then on the heels of that came strict gun control. In America, we have these horrible mass shootings, and so much of the American psyche goes like, arm the fucking teachers then. Give everybody guns. if everybody in Pulse had a gun, man, this wouldn't have happened. It's strange.
I think it's like a really impressive example of like how to implement gun control restrictions, how Australia dealt with Port Arthur, when they had a country that was, you know, fairly full of guns. A large amount of the population had it. They had this insane tragedy, like one of the worst mass shootings of all time. And then shortly after that, like a lot of the country did give up their guns, like en masse. They were like, yeah, we get rid of them. And I think that's a really remarkable mindset. I don't think a lot of countries that have that firearm prevalency would be willing to do that. And I think it's, I guess, a credit to Australia in some ways. I do think it's really unusual.
You'd see fucking pigs flying, like not just one pig flying, but just, you know, pigs flying south for the winter in the sky before you saw that happen in America.
For sure. I mean, I've never actually been to the south in America. I mean, I'm not in a rush to go, but when I spent quite a lot of time in the States, but I've never been to the southern states. But I can imagine. I mean, I see your videos and shit, and I see the news and stuff. I know what people are like.
Food's good.
Well, you're fat, TJ, so we know that's what you're the philosophy you hold in life.
Food's good.
Dude, are we gonna get some of that good food in fucking New Orleans, dude? You guys know some spots?
Oh yeah,
fuck yeah, bitch.
Oh, dude, are you joking? Paul, are you joking?
Paul, you gonna gain 20 pounds, bitch.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Me too,
dude. TJ's probably gonna eat like 20 roast beef po' boys when he's in New Orleans.
Yeah, man. Roast that beef.
Let's see.
When it's done for like 24 hours, it's pretty fucking tender and juicy.
Yeah,
so.
I would imagine so.
Oh yeah.
All right. John Bernstein guarantees he could get Trump a 20-point lead over Clinton.
Then the other thing is, in the convention, I know that he mentioned that he wants to have sports figures, sports champions, maybe, who knows, LeBron James, that they just won the Cleveland championship in basketball. He wants to have sports figures come and talk. And I don't necessarily think that that's the best.
You think LeBron's going to speak for fucking Trump? You know what? I don't know what his political views are, but I somehow really doubt that. I'm sure there's some fucking sports players he could get, you know, for maybe a few NFLers or fucking retired NFLers, because none of the current ones are going to do it, because they're not going to fucking ruin their reputation. But you might be able to get a few. I don't know.
Turn the convention into literally.
All I can think here is that bald eagle in the background secretly planning to kill him.
Yeah.
If only.
It's actually probably thinking about building a nest around his head to protect that big fucking egg.
Yeah, this is some terrible green screen too. I mean, it's just awful. Like
a lifetime channel.
And this guy's gonna get Trump 20 points up.
I would have 3 or 4 to 1 female speakers over male speakers, preferably folks that worked for him, that came up through the Trump organization, and can tell their personal stories about Donald Trump, because the left and the media has painted him as some kind of sexist or racist, and I think that those images can be put on display.
The media has painted him.
I think he just talks, I think, is the issue.
Yeah, it's like the thing that makes it. Oh, go.
And then last but
it was frozen for a second. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were moving on. The funny thing is like, no, you know, a lot of times I will say the media is full of shit and like fuck the media and all that. I'm on that bandwagon. But with Trump, you really don't have to be. You don't really have to be like, the media's twisting Trump's words. Like, Trump just needs to be Trump.
He speaks so plainly that there isn't, you know, I mean, maybe in some instances, but in generally, everything he says, he means, and it's that's that. You know what I mean? That's why he's got to where he has. You know what I mean?
Trump. I don't think Trump himself has said anything that I would classify as directly racist. But he certainly does fucking attract them. Not a day goes by where somebody doesn't take a camera to a Trump rally and catch somebody throwing up a fucking Nazi salute. I just saw one where some
there's a
big
lot of strong implications, though. I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
He hasn't directly said that, because that would be, pretty much political suicide right there in this country. If he's like, he said, I hate Mexicans. If he said something that blunt, so he's not. But the implication is strong.
Yeah, he loves them, and they love him.
He loves Hispanics, and they love him. Yeah. I think that I actually don't think Trump is as extreme as he makes himself out to be. He has a track record of certain things he said like over the years before he was running for president that were actually quite like moderate and even liberal at times. And I feel that he says a lot of the stuff he says for attention to get like the conservatives all riled up and behind him.
There's a good chance.
You're completely right.
There's a good chance that Donald Trump voted for Hillary Clinton when she was running for Senate.
You know what's funny? Because what Minx just said, I looked up worst Twitter accounts, and I pulled some. I thought it was current, but it was actually from 2013, and I think the number one or like number 2 was Donald Trump. So you're exactly right. He's been doing this for years.
I guarantee I can get him over 20 points by August 1st.
Good.
I
that guy has the answers,
right,
dude. That guy has the answers right there. That creepy bald dude with the weird pedo mustache.
LeBron James
knows what's what.
LeBron James and women speaking.
Dude, speaking of LeBron James, man, that shit that happened in Cleveland today was crazy. Like, I'm glad that I don't. Like, because Cleveland won the NBA championship. So they had like a parade, and there was like 800,000 people all crammed into like one downtown area. Just like the streets were just like flooded with people. It was crazy.
Who goes to shit like that?
I'm glad that Americans care about the right things, man.
Like just in general, fuck it being about the right thing. Like who crams themselves on the street with a bunch of other sweaty fucking idiots to watch a ticker tape parade?
800,000 people.
800,000 people. Yeah. There's just no way, because let's say the Spurs had won the NBA Finals, Paul's ass wouldn't be standing out there. Paul was like, you had to walk like a block, and you were like gonna die or something.
Dude, it was fucking 104 degrees.
Oh, it was a block. It was a block, and it was probably 85. 75 in the shade, Paul.
It was a half mile, dude. It was a half mile, and I was just about dead. And when we got there, there's this huge throng of people. And my immediate response when I'm in a place where there's just like tons of sweaty people is to look for the fucking exit. Like, I'm not like, yeah, let's get 800,000 of us together and just rub our sweaty man tits together for 6 hours. No.
Yes, Paul. Yes.
Yo, no. Paul, you paid for that, Paul. You paid for it. What did you expect?
I expect 800,000 people at our Toledo meetup, by the way.
800,000?
Yeah.
I think you'll easily do that. It's fine.
Sure, no problem.
Everyone who's going should RSVP so that we know that you're coming. And if there are people that you're bringing with you and they're on Facebook, you should invite them and have them also RSVP.
By the way, Dusty Smith is 100% coming to the New Orleans meetup.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking hate that guy. According to like fan fucking conjecture, I just hate Dusty Smith.
Why do you hate Dusty so much, Paul?
I don't know. Ask the fans.
They could just
They'll
tell.
you.
They know.
Every time I have any interaction with him, you can just tell Paul's seething with rage at Dusty Smith.
So let's go ahead.
You're so hateful, Paul. You're so hateful.
Well, you guys can settle the feud in New Orleans.
Dusty's a racist.
Huh?
I wonder if they can tell how much I hate RPGMinx, dude.
Yeah.
Is my seething hatred for Minx?
I mean, I must admit, I feel pretty awkward in this call. Like, Paul's just anger is projecting at me nonstop throughout.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So, sometimes you're just sitting around with Paul and you look at him and you just see the fucking hate in his eyes and you're like, ugh, what a hateful, loathsome creature.
There's several guests, maybe even up to 15 guests that I can't be on the show. Like, you guys are fine, but Paul, I don't want to see that fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate Paul. I'm like, how do you even know about Paul? They're like, I know about Paul, and I'm not going to be on.
No, Paul.
Like, at least 15 people.
Can't deal with the Paul, then fuck you, man.
I mean, there's all those genuine celebrities that turned down coming on the show because they were scared of Paul as well.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, the Vigilant Christian Mario. Vigilant Christian Mario.
Yeah.
To be fair, he genuinely hates you, Paul.
You just Paul, you couldn't just respect Mario's worldview, man. Come on.
Nope. I have no respect for anybody's worldview.
So sad. So sad.
Wow, Paul.
By the way, is confirmed that we're gonna have Logic on next week?
Yes.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
I really like his videos. That's cool.
Yeah. He's gonna be on Monday.
Yep.
Monday.
Do we have a guest Friday? I don't know.
Is that the masked guy with the half white, half black mask thing?
Yeah, he wears.
I like him. Yeah, he's cool.
Like a zoot suit almost sort of thing.
Yeah.
We will let
Logic.
everyone know about pending guests shortly. I'll
Sweet.
spread the word on Facebook and Twitter, so everyone take a look there.
Spread the word throughout the lands.
You don't have enough guests on the show, guys. You don't have enough. Oh my god.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
I know you do.
Yeah.
There's not enough guests. All right, here's some guests. There's too many guests.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
That's all that happens.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you all.
Yeah, there can either be guests or there cannot be guests. There's no way to kind of ride that fence. We can't have maybe we have a guest for like 10 minutes and then they have to leave or something.
That's every fucking YouTube comment section ever. They're always like so fucking fickle. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows better than you what you ought to be doing on your channel, man. That's just the rule of YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's the rule of the internet and life.
That is true. It's everywhere.
All right. I think it's about that time to move on.
Oh, shit.
Where's unfunny? Where is he? There he is.
There he is.
He's insane. Scary.
The manatee.
All right, TJ, try to get through as much of this as you can, okay?
What is it?
Just try, okay?
All right.
You ready?
God.
Here we go. And I have to add someone to the call here also that I'm bringing on.
Gross.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Hello, peasants.
You are about to experience the Drunken Peasants podcast, the greatest podcast in human history. Please note this podcast is
He does our
designed
thing,
to be amusing and
which
entertaining.
I'd like to skip
Thus,
over, but
engage
let's see.
in satirical comments, exaggerations, and even dirt. All well and good, and I could just let it lie if that were simply the mentality of the Drunken Peasants podcast, because you have stated on record a year ago or so the Drunken
I hate to
Peasants
say
podcast
it.
is
I hate to say it, dude, but like you should be a neckbeard. I mean, like your neck fat is out of control. Grow the neckbeard, embrace it. You need it.
designed to. It was designed as something for people who are playing video games to listen to as they're playing video games, and it was mostly Ben's idea. So I can understand if you don't want to bring
mostly Ben's
the
idea.
torch of intellectualism to the Drunken Peasants podcast. If you don't want to actually put any thought,
I did it.
creativity, or
98%
actual
Ben.
fucking comedy
You can tell that's
into
why
the
he's sick of
Drunken
the rest of you. You know, wants to go on his own.
Oh, he's gonna go off on TJ in a minute.
Peasants podcast, that's all fine and well and good. I can live with that. I'm happy with the Drunken Peasants as it is. I listen to it while I'm playing video games because it's fucking white noise that
So then you're really not
fills
listening.
in the silence.
Whoa! Oh, whoa!
The deafening, crushing silence of my solitude and my empty life.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Because I don't necessarily like video game soundtracks.
Uh,
But I do
that's where it
like you,
stems from.
CJ. I do like you.
He's right now. He's about to say he likes you, but then everything he's about to say after this,
Dude, this is a wrestling promo against TJ.
is like, yeah.
Which brings me to a point. I put out a video a couple weeks ago in response to your
Nobody
I
watched
was
it.
better in 2011 video where you essentially fucking smack all of your fans in the face who like you back from when you actually gave a shit about your videos. I'm gonna be honest here, TJ. I put out a fucking dick-sucking video.
Well, let me be honest with you in return. Your videos are shit, and you have no room to talk about my videos' quality on any level. You suck as a person. You suck at making videos.
Just answering criticism.
You have
with
no
criticism
charisma whatsoever.
Okay,
I'm already
no.
bored. I already just want to shut this off. I'm going to get through it for Ben, but...
Oh, Oh, you're doing it for Ben.
If it was just up to me, I'd have fucking moved past this after about 3 seconds of seeing your ugly fucking face.
That was you on the private show, dude. You literally just clicked through everything. Like, nope. That'd be the show with TJ.
Because I like you, I respect you, and I didn't want to be an asshole. But there was a lot of shit I was holding back in that video, and sitting here now,
it's a wrestling promo. It's just building up. I liked you, but now I hate you.
Yeah. Here it goes.
Fucking, regretful that I didn't actually say what I wanted to say. And do you want to know what I wanted to say? Of course you don't, because you have a tendency to shout down people who disagree with you, to shout down fans who have any criticism of you. You only want to bring in your sycophants who tell you how great and fucking special you are, because you're a fucking nakedly narcissistic.
I want this to happen to TJ in real life.
Shithead.
I want this to happen to TJ in real life. I want him to be confronted by some like neckbeard, no life fucking fan, where it's just like, listen, TJ, you're gonna listen to me. You're not gonna shout me down, and put you into an awkward position where you have to listen to this shit.
Here he goes.
Was that back in 2011, your videos actually seemed like you gave a shit. It actually seemed like you gave a flying fuck about anything that you were saying. It seemed like you were invested in the subject matter of your videos. Like you actually fucking cared.
You're
and
a
not only
YouTube
that,
sellout.
You wanted to challenge people. To some extent or another, you wanted to give people a different perspective in which they could view the world.
Was he just sucking imaginary dick there for a second? He was like, you wanted to tell me. It's like, okay.
World. As opposed to just the fucking normal, like, oh, well, it's either left or right, or blah, 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 or somewhere in the middle. You wanted to give that.
Oh, hey, guys, it's the Amazing Atheist, you guys. Oh, it's all left or right, or somewhere in the middle, guys.
Family-friendly TJ. Yeah, I recall that.
I'm a fucking Amazing Atheist, y'all.
I don't care about my videos anymore. I don't care about nothing. I'm the Amazing Atheist. I was way better 8 years ago, but now I suck.
A topsy-turvy view of the world.
Yeah.
I fucking loved that.
Right.
That's why I subscribed to you.
Wow.
Back in 2011, 2010, whenever the fuck I subscribed to you. But these days, all you do is you treat your fucking YouTube channel like it's a job, like it's the normal 9 to 5. And I understand that you make money off of YouTube. I've never had any problem with YouTube creators making some kind of fucking paycheck off YouTube.
Well, you ain't never gonna make one yourself.
This guy's mad.
Just letting you know.
He's upset.
Yeah, he's so upset about it.
Because, you know, it is what it is. People should be able to make money off of doing the things they love. But it strikes me, TJ, that you don't love it anymore. It's just a fucking paycheck to you. You don't give a shit anymore.
Yep.
You know, you upload countless videos responding to Tumblr comics, responding to BuzzFeed articles.
I did that kind of shit in 2011 too.
No, you didn't, TJ. No, you didn't. I don't ever remember that. I'm sorry. You
That's
changed.
when you were good, man. You sold out.
Back when you was good. Back when
You're a fucking YouTube sellout,
Some
TJ.
hipster garbage.
Yep.
Oh my god, look at this fucking comic from Tumblr. I'm gonna respond to it because I'm the amazing atheist.
Okay, but like,
my God.
So far your argument is just like, I'm gonna describe what TJ does in a silly voice. Are you Adam Sandler? Come on.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
I'm TJ. I'm an idiot.
Guys, I found a Tumblr comic. I'm gonna make fun of it and get some YouTube money.
And guess what? I'll tell you something about TJ for sure. Like, there's plenty of videos that TJ will not do just because he's like, oh, I don't care about it. So that's really not true. TJ, any video he does, he really
If
does
anything,
give a shit.
Scotty wishes I was more of a sellout because there's so many times Scotty will come and be like, dude, if you make this video and make so much money, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. So it's not true. I will not make a video about something I don't give a fuck about, even if it would be profitable.
Yeah, because it's happened a million times.
So you know,
that's why I'm saying, like,
suck
that's
a dick.
not true.
You're wrong.
And I can tell by the tone in your voice you couldn't fucking care less.
What?
It's just
once
a
again,
fucking
dude.
excuse to make a video to...
Armchair internet psychoanalysis, dude. I can just tell by looking at you, you don't give a fuck about nothing.
The tone of his voice, Paul.
Yeah, dude. Paul, you hate Scotty.
Oh, he
I do,
does.
With a red hot burning passion.
Wait.
But
we've admitted that though. That's actually public knowledge, TJ. So it's not even really saying, you know.
To make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even try to convey that you actually care. I can tell just by the fucking tone in your voice.
Why does he have to care like so much? Like, why does he have to be like bursting with emotion?
TJ and Paul spent like 20 hours doing that Amityville horror fucking video. And not because it was going to be this big hit.
And we knew it wasn't even going to be some big hit video either. We just did it out of like a pure passion project.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's just what you're saying is just full of shit. I mean, like, you're sitting here going to tell me about my level of passion based on your fucking subjective analysis of some shit you saw.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean,
TJ,
like,
you know what's gonna really bring in the fucking ad revenue? Let's review a movie from 1974 and compare it to its shitty remake, man. It's really gonna blow up. Yeah, no.
I think that just cracked 100,000 views after like a month and a half or something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it did well. People liked it, but it wasn't some. You know, we knew it wasn't going to be some big viral hit like everyone's clamoring to hear us talk about the Amityville horror or some shit.
Yeah, not at all.
That you are just...
That's his argument.
It's pretty clear that this guy made this video and uploaded it in a drunken rage.
He looks like he's about to fucking cry, to be honest.
I think he did a little
That's
bit.
his passion, dude. That's his passion.
Why don't
It's like
you
fucking
care,
John
TJ?
Boner.
His passion.
All the time.
See, you see, you're getting all passionate, and it hasn't improved the quality of your video whatsoever. You see how passion's not everything?
Yeah, this video still fucking sucks.
It doesn't matter. You get real passionate, your video's still shit.
You are just fucking phoning it in, TJ.
Yeah, dude.
You're fucking phoning it in.
You're a phony. You're a phony.
And you're not appealing to actual intellectuals anymore. You're appealing to whomever
Intellectuals
has an
like
opinion.
you, right?
Yeah,
right? Rock solid intellectuals like this fucking idiot.
Oh man,
This guy's like the next Christopher.
So
Hitchens.
did you go
What
to
are you guys
Oxford?
talking
Did you go to
about?
Cambridge? Where'd you go, buddy?
Yeah.
Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Princeton. Which one was it?
I'm absolutely humbled by this guy's towering fucking intellect. I can only hope to fucking wash this guy's feet. You know.
I don't even think they would let you into the
Paul, you're
bottom.
not even-
they wouldn't even let you in the bottom floor of his ivory tower, dude.
You're not even fit to fucking shine his shoes, Paul. Come on.
Nope.
Wash his feet. Ugh. Come now.
The lowest common denominator. It doesn't matter how they came to their opinion. If you have an opinion, hey, guess what? Go to the Amazing Atheist channel. He has an opinion that happens to agree with you. You'll like him. Subscribe.
Okay, yeah, because I'm always just my opinions are never controversial. I mean, how many times in the last 30 days I lost like a bunch of subscribers on a particular day because I said something people didn't like?
Like, if you don't like me, unsubscribe.
Yeah, or when I fucking dissed Captain America Civil War, people got pissed.
That's weird.
Yeah, thousands of people unsubscribed.
That is
from
so
TJ.
weird.
They got pissed. They've been pissed by a few things I've said lately.
But it's just a movie. I mean,
Dude, the worst one was soccer, though. That was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Just like, soccer sucks.
I literally
5,000 subs
I
lost.
literally lost like an eighth of my fucking fan base over that shit back in the day. That was crazy.
It's pretty funny.
It was like, fuck soccer. They're all like, we're leaving.
Man, that's like one thing TJ will not touch. I'm like, why don't you insult soccer? He's like, no.
Nope, not again.
Nope, not happening.
I want to go to a soccer game.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
I want to go to one of the ones here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make him more fucking money for his greedy, nakedly arrogant, and narcissistic ass.
He's got you on that one,
You
TJ.
know, oh, but I wasn't narcissistic and arrogant in 2011.
Well, you were, and you were greedy too.
Was I, Scotty? You've known me my whole life. Has there ever been a time in my life where I couldn't be described as narcissistic and arrogant?
No.
Exactly.
Do that! Subscribe to The Amazing Atheist because you can...
See, I agree with that part. Subscribe to The Amazing Atheist. think we could end on that note.
He gave you a shout out. All right, here's another one. The audacity of the amazing thought police.
Okay.
This video is going to be a critique in response to the amazing atheist video, The Orlando Massacre.
So I dyed my hair brown and I'm doing a response to myself.
It's your long lost brother.
Yeah.
So, the largest mass shooting in American history, the worst terror attack on American soil since 9/11. Last night, a crazy ISIS-loving pig fucker named Omar Mateen decided that he was going to murder 50 people and injure 53 others at a gay club called Pulse in Orlando, Florida, where just the night before, singer Christina Grimmie was gunned down. So shit, what's going to happen in Orlando tonight? Godzilla? Red
Alligator.
Dawn? I mean, fuck. But, let's be honest, this is just another day in America, isn't it? Another day, another massacre. So what now? Do we have the same tedious debates we've had countless other times?
Sure.
After countless other incidents? Let's see, how does it go? Well, the hardcore liberals right away say, guns! It's these fucking guns! If not for these guns, we'd be living in a peaceful utopia right now! We gotta
Yeah, I like this part.
Fair use.
stop these guns! The hardcore conservatives go right to Islam. It's the Islams. Gotta get rid of the Islams and everything will be hunky goddamn motherfucking dope.
I like how the conservatives have a specific type of accent.
Well,
Yeah, I like your conservative accent. It's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hunky goddamn motherfucking Dory.
Dory.
The response to both arguments are.
How much of my video are you going to play here?
Yeah, play the entire video and then say something at the end.
Oh, okay.
Equally tired and played out. Not all guns, not all Muslims, and it just goes back and forth endlessly until everyone forgets what we were talking about and we move on to our next big media circus.
Alligators.
With probably an equally vacuous public discourse. And every time this happens, I try to think of some way to cut through the bullshit and create some sort of paradigm shift, only to have both sides browbeat me into one of their two camps, because it has to be us versus...
What was that? What?
I said, are you sure he's getting to it? Is he just...
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's just going to play my entire video and then say something. Let's see.
It's inconceivable that we could work together on solutions. The thought of even the least bit of concession to another point of view is now the most offensive thing in the entire goddamn world. You don't want to ban all Muslims? Well, then you're defending Islam. You don't want to ban all guns? Well, then you support murderers. It's remarkable how the left and the right totally mirror each other and yet think they're absolute opposites. The only difference is that the left mostly doesn't want to ban all guns, just regulate them better. The right really does want to ban all Muslims. The more we...
Okay, he's like literally not interrupting my video.
Yeah, he's not done anything.
Oh.
It's a good video, by the way.
Oh. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
That really sums up a lot of what we have already seen. It sums up a lot of how I feel when caught in the middle of this fucking clusterfuck of SJWs who are defending Islam to their dying breath and anti-SJWs who are basically a hair's breadth away from...
Veto!
He's just agreeing with you, right?
I don't even know.
Not quite sure what his point is.
Yeah, veto.
Yeah, it's just
This is garbage, dude.
Yep.
This is pure shit.
All right.
You are the weakest fucking link.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNN.
Yeah,
Tommy! Where you get nothing but news. Delivered
Nothing
to
but
you
news.
with no filter and no
Stealing the raw logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he stole this one too.
Good morning, everyone. And
Hey, remember when didn't he have like a studio at one point that kind of looked like a real studio where he did this shit?
He did.
I guess that's
In
gone
the very
now.
first video, yeah, that you guys covered.
And now it's just like he's in his living room with a mic.
welcome to TNN News Raw.
I'll tell you what, though, he has a pretty badass garage.
Mr. Tommy Sotomayor.
I hate they like the 49ers.
Today's
I like
news
them too.
given me by a young lady by the name of Jenna Green. And Jenna Green wanted me to see a story about Donald Trump. And somebody actually tried to kill Donald Trump. It's a crazy story right here. A young Brighton man is accused of attempting to grab a police officer's gun in his own little bid to kill Donald Trump. And he had stated that not only was he going to try to kill Donald Trump, but he's going to try to kill Donald Trump in every city possible. Again, I don't know where the hell is Brighton.
Every city possible?
He got caught.
After one failed attempt, you pretty much don't get another crack at it.
He had the worst plan ever.
Yeah,
he tried to
grab a gun.
steal. Yeah,
Don't bring his own.
a gun that's holstered to the hip of a police officer. It's
It's sort of a trained professional for their weapon, and then you're there to kill someone. I'll be absolutely fine. Brighton, by the way, is like the gay capital of this country, so this is clearly a homosexual conspiracy.
Fucking faggots trying to kill our Trump.
Makes sense.
Trying to prevent him from making America great.
But his name is Mark Stephen Sanford. And the young man is only 20 years old. And for some reason, he gave up all the information after he tried to kill Donald Trump. Here's how he tried to pull it off. Go ahead. Roll that dumbass Caucasoid bean footage.
Breaking news, a deadly plot thwarted after a man is arrested at a Donald Trump rally. 19-year-old Michael Sanford says he was plotting to kill the Republican presumptive nominee. He was arrested. He tried to grab an officer.
Huh, Tommy, this kind of looks like something called fair use that you're doing right here.
Weird.
Yeah.
CNN has a strong case against you, Tommy.
A lot of cops use holsters where it's like really difficult to grab the gun out of it, unless it's like it's weird how they're designed, but it's like it's easy. It's only easy for you to do it when it's actually holstered with you.
Yeah, that kid's a moron.
It's an incredibly stupid plan. I would say that it's beyond stupid. It's actually crazy. Like,
he's a nut.
He's a fucking nutball.
Gun just feet away from Trump's podium. Jim Acosta is out front live in Washington. And Jim,
no
what do
sane
you now
person does it
know
seem
about
plausible.
Sanford's plan?
Well, Aaron, according to this criminal complaint filed in federal court, a U.S. Secret Service special agent says the suspect at that Trump rally over the weekend, Michael Sanford, admitted to grabbing a Las Vegas police officer's gun at the event with the intent to shoot and kill Donald Trump. That filing says Sanford, who is a British citizen, told the agent he drove from California to Las Vegas last week to, quote, kill Trump. Those words are in the document. The next day,
why would you admit to that unless you're crazy?
I feel there's obviously something wrong with him. Like, you know, he's just not all there.
Hero complex or something.
According to that
Probably
same
thought he was
agent,
doing a good
Sanford then went to a Las Vegas gun range to learn how to shoot a gun, something he told the Secret Service he had never done before.
Maybe this was like some fucking the dead zone type shit, though. Maybe this guy fucking shook Trump's hand and saw a prophecy of the future and realized he better kill Hitler before Hitler comes to power.
That seems really unlikely.
Nah,
And
dude.
then at the rally over the weekend, Sanford told the Secret Service he approached that officer saying he wanted to ask Trump for an autograph and then grabbed the officer's gun because he thought the officer's holster was unlocked. Now, the Secret Service agent who interviewed Sanford says he gave him his Miranda rights and so forth and freely volunteered all of this information, Aaron. And says the suspect told him
he's insane.
Yeah, I mean, like any sane person in that situation wouldn't have said a fucking word until a lawyer got there. I mean, like that's basically what you would do.
Yeah, it's lunacy. I mean, it's not an intelligent plan. I mean, I'm sure Tommy even is going to point out it's not an intelligent plan.
To other cities to carry out these plans if his plot in Las Vegas was unsuccessful. We should point out Sanford was scheduled to make an appearance in court just a few hours ago, and other charges are pending in this case.
Well, Sanford, who the judge, he's been in front of a judge now, and the judge refused to release him on bail or give him an opportunity to get bail, kept him in jail simply because.
Yeah, well, I mean, he tried to assassinate a politician, so, usually you don't let that guy out on bail.
Yeah, I don't think you should get bail. It doesn't make much sense.
Oops.
Because he has a history of mental abuse. They say he suffers from autism, and he expected, his own words, that he expected to die during the attack. federal magistrate, his name is George Foley, declined to release Sanford.
So he had like a
who first
suicide.
appeared in
He was trying
leg
to do like
iron.
suicide by cop, basically.
Yeah.
I guess it was like kill Trump and then get killed.
Motherfucker had the tism, y'all. It was the tism what did it.
The tism.
It's true, dude.
And those kids had to have those vaccines.
That makes our meetups even scarier, you know, knowing that the tism gets people shooting each other.
And his next court date is going to be July 5th. A public defender told the court that Sanford was autistic and yet competent, and although he did not enter a plea. Nobody.
Okay, you cannot really. I mean, he's not competent by my definition of competent. A competent person would have had a better plan than, you know, steal this guy's gun and try to steal a gun off a cop and shoot Trump with it in the presence of, like, the Secret Service. And also try to shoot him with a handgun, you know? Like, what? You're not going to have much success. Even if you had, like, supposedly a clear shot, it could be pretty hard to fucking shoot him at that range with a fucking handgun. Unless he's just totally caught unawares and you can get super close.
He knows who his mother is, and he had entered the country a long time ago and is illegal now because he had overstayed his visa and is having a hard time getting work. Now, the rally happened right down the street.
That's why we need to close our borders to the UK.
If Trump had closed the borders,
this is the kind of shit that comes through.
Look, we need to ban anyone from coming to this country. That's the only way we know we're going to be safe. Just ban all immigration, all visitors, everyone.
No more fucking foreigners.
Yep, sorry, Minx. Can't come
That's
back.
fine. You know, I'll just have to deal with it, I guess. I mean, that is a rational and sensible thing to do. I can only agree with that 100%.
Underneath the Statue of Liberty, it's just going to say, like, we all full here.
Full.
Get the fuck out.
No vacancies.
Yeah. We're going to put a big no vacancy sign on our entire country.
A big neon one.
So
big you could see it from fucking space. Yep. And the Mexicans will pay
You guys
for it.
know I'm currently staying at the Trump Hotel. But oddly enough, Donald Trump did his at Treasure Island, which is right across the street. For those who know, there's the mall, the Fashion Show Mall, and then there's Treasure Island, because I go there and get me breakfast pretty much every morning. Now, the man had driven all the way from California over to Las Vegas to try and commit this murder. Now, the reason I'm talking about this isn't because I find such a problem with him trying to kill Trump, although I find a problem with him trying to kill Trump. This is actually, like most of my news stories, somehow revolved around me. For those who don't remember,
That's so telling.
What does this have to do with you?
That's so beautiful. I love that he just said that.
Neighborhood. Yeah.
Like most news stories I cover, this is just really an excuse for me to talk about myself.
It revolves around Tommy.
Wow.
Of course.
Neat.
Or, what should we say, TJ? It revolves around TJ.
Yeah, man.
Well, he is a TJ.
He is.
Are all TJs as egotistical as me?
I think
Could that be possible?
Starting to look that way.
Yeah.
The only other TJ that I've ever known kicked my ass for disliking the Denver Broncos. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have fucking disliked the Denver Broncos, faggot.
You know, Coctopus Prime. I'm pretty sure that guy's name is TJ too.
Yeah, I'm sickened by that. He's not worthy.
That's his name.
I don't give a shit. I should sue his ass.
What? For having the same name as you.
I should trade the name.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Trump's American.
Well, you can, but it'll get thrown out.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, go ahead. Good luck.
Because it's not really a name; it's initials.
Okay. Well, you can't copyright initials, and even if you could, your lazy ass hasn't. So you can't sue anybody over anything.
I'm doing it. Trademarking it. It's gonna be TJ and then a small TM right after. It's gonna be beautiful.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fucking sue Tommy Sotomayor for using my name.
Well, if that all happens, then you could.
You're gonna have to lose that Twitter handle, Tommy. Either that, or you're gonna have to pay me royalties. One of the two.
Tommy Sotomizer.
Sotomizer.
There should be like a Tommy Sotomizer Twitter like troll account that like just like tweets like bullshit at Tommy like it's Tommy all the time.
Well,
Probably
now
get taken down in a day.
Now all of our fans are going to create that, so.
Be funny.
Let's see who gets there first.
Yeah, it should just be like at Tommy Sotomizer.
Christina Grimmie, a woman who was just a young girl, who was just singing music, was shot in the face by somebody who just wanted to get a name for himself, and he ended up being killed in the melee. Now, was he killed? Yes, I think he killed himself in the melee. This goes to me.
Thank you.
I'm doing a show in August on the 28th in New York.
Please don't come and shoot me. Well,
Lately, or before when I did my Truth and Logic tour, I went out and met everybody in the crowd, shook hands, had no fear of people. Even now, I walk around and have no fear of people.
Didn't you wear a bulletproof vest at one point?
You said you wore a bulletproof vest to check your mail at one point, so... And this is not making sense.
He has no fear, TJ. None. He wasn't scared. He just was, being cautious. That's all.
It's just
totally normal.
It's just a normal precaution.
Yeah.
Things seem a bit different after seeing a young girl who did nobody wrong get shot in the face. And me...
Well, you should be safe because you've done pretty much everybody wrong.
A guy who people hate because, well, we don't like your opinion, so you should die over it. It scares me a little bit. No, it scares me a lot.
How big is his channel? I mean, he's not that well known, right?
It's kind of hard to tell because he has so many different channels at any given time. But he does have a sizable following. It's not huge, but it's bigger than you would imagine based on these videos that we watch. Like, when you're watching this shit, you would think that he has, like, no fans, but that's sadly not the case. There is an audience for Tommy, what Tommy is selling. I don't know why, but there is.
You heard this young man had no job, been here, overstayed his visa, and it basically got to the point where he wanted to be Mr. Well, I want to make my life mean something. And a lot of times in these situations, their life meaning something means your life is meaningless. You're just a conduit to them becoming some kind of famous because if...
Okay, the problem with that is, even though your YouTube channel is somewhat respectable in size, you're not anywhere near the level where anyone is going to get famous from shooting your ass.
Dude, this is mind-numbingly dumb.
There's no one's going to shoot Tommy Sotomayor to make a name for themselves. You know, you ain't Jesse James or some shit.
People in the world hate you, then they'll become famous for taking you out. And
Okay,
that's sad.
but that's not you. That's not
Most
you.
people don't even know who he is. Like,
Yeah, I could go out in the streets and be like, you guys know who Tommy Sotomayor is? No. You guys know who Tommy Sotomayor is? Sounds maybe familiar.
You have a little bit of internet fame. That ain't shit.
Yeah,
dude.
and like every now and then you run into someone that recognizes you, you know?
Cool.
It happens.
Yeah, that's about it.
We martyr people because every day on social media we tell them, I wish Donald Trump was dead. I wish Tommy Sotomayor was dead.
What?
Same level.
That's a
Donald
total...
Trump, they're the same person. Same level of fame. Same,
Total false
global knowledge
equivalence.
about them.
No one knows about you, dude.
I think Tommy
Compared to
Sotomayor
Donald
should
Trump.
actually be Trump's running mate, dude.
Holy shit.
I wish. And then somebody who listens to you wants you to praise them because their life sucks so much. That's all they have left. If you can't be famous, why not be infamous? Ladies and gentlemen, these things will continue to happen. And it's not because of guns. It's because of us. It's because we give these crazy people the green light to be crazy. It's because social media makes crazy people feel...
So wait a minute, let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
We give these crazy people the green light to be crazy. What does that mean? How do we do that?
No, we don't. No one's sitting around like, hey, that guy's acting crazy. Oh, you're good, dude. Just keep acting crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill Trump. I'm going to kill Obama. I'm going to kill them all. It's like,
Yeah, maybe you will, buddy. Maybe you will.
Don't you want to be crazy, man?
Best of luck. Some guy comes in and says, excuse me, may I please... Hey, you're not acting nearly crazy enough, sir.
Don't you want to be famous?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, shoobity woo! Oh, flippity flip flip flip! Let me get a burger!
That's better, sir. I would serve you a burger, but all we serve here at this McDonald's is LSD. This is crazy land.
Feel normal. And now we can't even call people crazy. Social media makes it to where you can become a big celebrity.
Why can't we call people crazy?
Oh, you have
think people do all the time.
It's rude.
The anti-crazy, the don't call people crazy act of fucking 2016 just passed.
Yeah.
Crazy lives matter, guys. Crazy lives matter.
I'm pretty sure Tommy Sotomayor is fucking crazy. There we go.
How did you do that, Paul? Was that a magic trick?
Yeah, you
I think Minx is crazy, and Chris P also looks slightly crazy.
I am a little bit.
And Ben is definitely crazy.
How much to do is go out and kill somebody or troll people or just act a fucking fool.
Oh yeah, another fucking nice little equivalency. It's like
at the very
killing
least,
people
he did
or
what he said he
trolling
was
them.
gonna. At the very least, he did what he said he was going to do, though. He took somebody trying to assassinate a national presidential candidate and made it about himself, and how he's scared because people say mean things to him on Twitter. Good job, Tommy.
It's the same thing, Paul.
And the next step is, of course, assassination. So
the media makes you feel like you are the big man on campus because you can create a public figure profile, some kind of celebrity profile for yourself. Even if only 4 or 5 people are watching you.
No.
You can.
What?
You're not a celebrity if only 4 or 5 people are watching. There's no celebrity there.
You're an online celebrity. That counts.
Oh man,
3 people saw my portrait view vlog. I'm a celebrity.
Everybody knows that it only takes 3 people to become a celebrity, dude. If 3
That
people
next
know
to
who
me.
you are, if you're in a room with 4 people and the other 3 people in the room know you, you're a fucking celebrity, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
Congratulations.
by this standard, that fat neckbeard that didn't like TJ is basically Michael Jackson at this point because a couple thousand people saw him. So
In internet terms, he is.
Yep.
Create a YouTube channel, and nobody will say anything because you can block them, turn off their comments, and just only field the people that you like.
Shit, man, but you can't turn off bullets.
Isn't that what he does?
This is not going to.
Yeah, it is. But it's like every sentence out of his mouth is like, oh, that's hypocritical. Oh, that's hypocritical. Oh, that's hypocritical. I mean, it's like everything he says just drips with fucking hypocrisy.
I feel like he's trying to convey this as a really important, deep, meaningful message to the audience, and when it's just complete fucking drivel.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell there's these long pauses where he's trying to where he thinks we're sitting here letting his profundity sink in or some shit. Oh.
Hey, if anyone's wondering where the 35,000 went, I think Trump Towers in Vegas, the rooms are $400 or $500 a night. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks for the money, though, for that legal defense.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm looking up.
How much it costs to stay in that fucking room?
No, I'm looking up.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but wow.
I was looking up. Sorry, I'm coughing. I was looking up at Tommy Sotomizer. On. Let's see.
Man, those pretzels.
There might already be one.
People have been saying that it's already been made. It's just inactive.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, someone has to make one that's slightly different.
Fuck you guys for eating all those fucking delicious snacks that get sent to the fucking studio.
God, dude, they're so fucking good.
Yeah, those
To end
pretzels
well
are
for us as
supernaturally good.
citizens. Because every time we sit back and cheer and laugh at somebody else going through it, the closer we are to going through it. There's been several deaths just of people acting a freaking fool online. The Facebook people filming themselves be shot and killed.
Well, he wasn't planning to be
Now
shot
we
and
have a
killed while he was
presidential
filming himself. It wasn't like, yeah, I guess I should stand here and do this vlog with that guy coming at me with a gun. It was his fault. Sorry, my bad.
You guys want to go out and get shot and killed and film it?
Think about the views.
Yeah, man.
We'll be dead, but this shit'll go viral as fuck.
Candidate who can't even run his campaign without fear of being murdered by some jackass who had nothing to lose.
I hate to tell you, but that's a reality for that's a reality for all political candidates in America. I mean, let's be honest.
We actually had a politician assassinated here literally this week in the UK. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I read about that. Crazy shit.
Like Oswald.
Okay.
Like the man who killed Martin Luther King.
Yep, you're the same, Tommy.
Makes
You're in the same danger as fucking President Kennedy, Martin Luther King, any of the big public figures that have been assassinated.
On the same level.
Yep.
I always thought of him more as a Gandhi-like figure, you know?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like the man who killed John Lennon.
I thought this was sad.
They are.
Dude, how egotistical can you possibly be to put yourself in this category? Like, you know, the most famous like murders and assassinations in like, you know, the last 100 years. I'm up there. If I was killed, it'd be about the same.
I'm going to use this attempted assassination on Trump to fantasize about my own self-importance for 25 minutes, folks. Tune in to TNN.
Beware of the man who has nothing to live for.
Yep.
I'm Tommy Sotomayor. I'm out.
Wow.
Very moved.
That was fast. Oh shit, there's a message.
Oh, he's playing copyright.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
All right. Okay, Paul. Here's an installment of the Brett Keane series.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Saga. Brett Keane saga.
The saga continues.
I'll turn this down.
Once upon a time, dude.
Oh my God! This intro just gets worse and worse and worse.
In the kingdom of Brett.
What is going on? Are we, is
Now
Brett
it's
now
with a
Brett
fucking
Keane video?
Is Brett
Yes,
trying to do like a Slender Man intro or something?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, what is going on?
Oh man! It's like, what?
You know what this vaguely visible, ghostly picture of my face means?
Oh, look at that! Oh god! That was the best. No, Ben, go back. Go back. Dude, that's a screenshot. That was. What was that?
It looked like Brett Keane trying to do like the fucking Captain Morgan's pose. The like.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. I'm so epic. The lightning strikes behind me, man. That's exactly what my videos project.
Is he eating a piece of fried chicken too? Dude, it looks like he's about to eat something.
Dude, somebody Photoshop and put a big fucking turkey leg in his hand, please, please.
If Brett's still in the chat watching, this is probably the greatest intro you've done. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that will make it better, like a Renaissance Festival turkey leg in his hand.
I hope the fucking lightning bolt really does strike you, Brett.
My name is Brett Keane. I want to start off this video by stating I apologize to Paul's ego.
Hold on. It's funny because the rest of this video is totally berating to Paul.
I apologize
But
to
he
Paul's ego.
apologized at the beginning of it.
In my last video to him, not the mac and cheese song situation that's over on my other channel, but on this channel, towards the end, things got a
Do you
little
think it might be
personal.
a problem, Brett, when you have to explain to people like which fucking video on me in the last 24 hours you're talking about? Like, maybe you need to. Like, holy shit! Not the one on this channel, and not the one on my second channel, not the one on Games You Love when I did, but the one. Oh my God, dude!
Bringing up his wife and saying I was going to leave out of the video, like his wife did him.
That was
and
really
extremely
ignorant.
wrong of me.
Really
You know,
ignorant situation.
I love that
I
Brett
actually like Paul.
puts me into shit like this, but my wife didn't leave me, Brett. I was the one that instigated the divorce, Brett. I left. So this whole
That's not
video
what
now.
happened, Paul's ego. She left you because you're infertile. You couldn't have any babies with you, Paul. You're impotent.
I think that Paul has some potential. I think that the guy actually if he really were to put what little of the mind that he has left into something.
What little mind?
Thank you. Really
Is Paul losing his mind? I didn't realize it.
Isn't that right, Paul?
But you're a
I
fucking
appreciate all the nice situations. No, I'm serious, Paul.
Well, it's a really wonderful thing of you. You're a nice guy,
So-
Mr. BK.
Today, I decided to spend some time trying to help Paul.
Oh, you are? What are you going to do, situation?
I talked to him earlier today over a hot cup of coffee.
Because you know what, dude? When I need help with something, the first person I go to is a toothless fucking layabout living in Festus, Missouri. Yep. If I'm looking for advice, it's gonna be the guy that's been fucking hammering away at the same try at YouTube fame for 10 fucking years. Yeah.
Man, these are even better. Check this shit out.
Fuck you,
Paul.
Oh my god, dude.
What is that? It's like pure delicious.
We did, even
It's
though
like
the wife left.
chocolate-covered raisins.
Oh my god.
He's got a new girlfriend. She's about 15 years old or something.
Yep.
I want to tell you.
Our man on the joke.
I want to tell you that's like. Yeah. I mean, you're like accusing him of committing a crime that he's not actually committing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, fucking Brett has threatened Paul with jail so many fucking times. So many times. Paul, you better get ready for your warrant. You're gonna go to jail.
I think just turned 15 or birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
What do you mean
Just
it's not
turned
good? What's
15.
wrong with the situation, particular individual?
Yeah, but it's not good, Paul.
What's the problem?
Why is it not good? Because
watching
he's
a bad man talk
just
for
turned
the
15, Paul. That's why.
So?
No, Paul. No, Paul. So, what's that here?
I don't understand your problem.
Hold on, everybody.
I wanna know what his
Well, honey, I'm talking to Paul's ego right now, and I'm going to try to help him get hooked up with
Dorn is there.
Brett's gonna help.
A woman that's sophisticated, logical,
Dorn.
intelligent, someone that's he's not used
Listen to what Dorn says in a moment here.
Okay.
You mean someone like me? There is no other
No,
like me.
no. Sorry, Dorn. No.
What? Dorn? Really? There's no one like Dorn. Like, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing.
I think I'll stay.
Every Brett
has his Dorn. All right.
I want a smart woman.
I'm gonna try to get him hooked up. That's some good tea.
Yeah, I want someone who's yeah.
And
It doesn't even match up. It's not. It's like it's so badly put together. Like.
It's really bad.
Oh god.
I like how his impression of Paul is barely distinguishable from his own voice.
What do you guys? This is like, dude. I thought it was Pixar. This is seamless. What are you guys talking about?
get him away from these underage drunken peasants girls and such.
I'll have this stuff
You
in later
really
on.
think you can help me, situation?
Help him be the man that he should be.
Help him be the man that
I want to be the...
Thanks,
Dorn.
Thank you,
Dude,
Dorn.
Paul, you're not man enough for Dorn, dude.
Help him be the man that he should be.
I think Dorn is trying to imply something here.
Please, Brett, tell me how I can be in a horrifying, loveless, abusive relationship. Please show me the ways. Show me the ways, Brett Keane. Show me the way. Hey, Brett, can you give me some advice on how to rack up some domestic violence charges? Because I've been trying. Piece of shit.
the man that I can be.
So, how are we going to be able to do this? Oh, there just so happens to be a woman walking down the street right now, Paul. Go talk to her.
Help me be all I can be.
Well, I know it might be weird for you to go up to her, but you're already weird, so that's something she's going to have to get accustomed to anyway.
That's true,
Sick
situation.
burn.
Go on, Paul.
You're gonna go,
Come on,
Paul's
Paul.
gonna go talk to this woman.
Okay, he's going.
He's going.
Camera's not moving.
As soon as
Well, the
he gets
camera's
over
not
there-
going to follow him. It's just we're just going to wait for it to happen.
Okay, no, this is okay. Pause it. Pause it. This is so laughable. If you know anything about Paul, like especially with strangers, will be like your best buddy, kind of like I'll talk your ear off. Especially if he doesn't know somebody. So Paul has no problem talking to people he doesn't know. That would never be an issue for him at all. It's laughable.
Oh, he's almost out of the picture. Okay, grab the camera. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
So riveting.
Brett moved. Brett moved.
They're like inside of like a mosquito.
1
tank.
hour
That
later.
wasn't nice.
like
Is that
the
He-Man?
Castle Grayskull.
Is that Castle Grayskull?
Yeah.
He-Man? What the
This
fuck?
is pathetic.
the fog choice as well. It's great.
It's happening at Castle Grayskull now.
Well, Paul, you got some pretty impressive digs, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Paul. I was just joking around on the whole running off on you thing.
Okay.
I do plan on helping you out, though.
I want to be a watching these situations.
Paul, I think what we're going to do is one of the ways to help you out is get you a job. Ain't that right there?
A job? I already do a job.
Get a real job like Brett Keane, right, Paul?
Yeah, I know. From the mouth of Brett Keane, a man who literally has never worked a day in his life at anything.
Paul, he is a published author.
Published
Oh,
author,
he has
dude.
health problem. Author, musician, all-around Renaissance man. Brett Keane.
Philanthropist.
Laying
many
under
titles.
a mosquito tent in his pestilential swamp of a backyard in Festus, Missouri. Man, how can I be more like you,
In
Brett?
front of his trailer. In front of his trailer, no less.
I think it's behind his trailer.
Oh, behind his... I apologize. Behind his trailer.
I don't think it's a trailer, though. I think he does have a house.
It looks
I
like
already
a
have
trailer.
a job, Mr. Keane.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Speak up.
What's he good at? In real life, what's he good at? What are you good at?
He's not really good at anything, but we can get him.
Oh, she wants to know what you're good at,
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm good at, Dart. Come on over. I'll show you what I'm good at.
Dude, this is just so on its face.
Come over and cuck me, Paul.
Yeah.
What is Paul good at? Paul's good at nothing. Gotcha.
Brett's such a nice guy.
Get him
So
moving
funny.
furniture or something.
You're a big boy.
Good,
Can I
bouncer.
have a cigarette, baby? Yeah, I mean, he can be a bouncer, but he's kind of.
So, Brett, what is your job? What is your profession?
You got little arms. You can't be a bouncer.
Yeah, I got tiny little arms. Tiny, stumpy little T-Rex arms. Man, all I ever dreamed of was being a bouncer, but these flappy little T-Rex arms, man, I can't do it. I guess I just got to be on a podcast for a living then.
Otherwise, you'd be fucking unnatural at it.
One of them pear-shaped type of guys. He's got the little bald head on top and then the little tiny shoulders and starts getting wider on the way down, but it's all good. I think they're
You're literally in the middle of a fat joke against me, and you're belching like the most disgusting fat pig that I've ever heard.
Dude, he's drinking like a 30-ounce fucking coffee. You know, it's probably loaded with fucking that fake sweetener shit that he loves, like the French vanilla shit. He's smoking a fucking cigarette. I mean, it's lazing around.
I am not going to be happy with my life until I'm sitting under a fucking mosquito tent with no teeth, puffing away on my 90th cigarette of the day. Man, teach me how to live, Brett. Teach me how to live.
He's trying. If you just shut up.
Show Paul how to live again.
I don't know.
You're saying that you do have a job?
Yeah, I do. I work for the Drunken Peasants.
What's your job?
I said I work for the Drunken Peasants individual.
Drunken Peasants situation. That's your job? Yeah, but you always say that I don't have a job and other people don't have a job.
Yeah, Brett, the
that do
difference is
YouTube
Drunken
videos.
Peasants is a successful fucking show, and you get like fucking 10 views on your videos.
Yeah, that's because you don't have a job, Brett. I do. I'm employed. I am currently employed, and you're not. So that gives me a position where I can go, well, at least I've got a fucking job, unlike Brett Keane.
You sitting on video cussing and talking shit all day is a job, then I've been working a job for 10 years on YouTube.
Well, there's one
difference. Yeah,
there is. I get paid, Brett. I actually get money for cussing and talking shit on the internet all day. You don't get a fucking dime unless somebody feels sorry for you and pays you $1,000 to look at the ruin that is your fucking mouth.
The desolation.
Oh, it's different than doing YouTube, sitting there smoking dope and cussing people out all fucking.
Speaking of smoking dope, play the Vader music.
Let's fucking smoke some dope, dude. Talk about smoking dope. It's just got me in a mood.
Yeah. All right.
one day as a job.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
really
I make money and get views. You don't.
Valid point.
Wow, you know, he's presenting a strong argument against himself. Situation.
That was like a killer blow.
Yeah, even his like paper doll cutout of Paul makes better points than he does, dude.
Yeah, it's like
he's literally being defeated by.
I don't make any
by
money
His
doing
fucking
YouTube.
insulting Like, he's so dumb. Even his insulting impression
Dude.
of you can outwit him.
Hey, you know what? No,
It's
fuck
crazy.
that. Fuck that. Many a truther said in jest,
How the
Paul.
fuck is that possible?
Many a truther said in jest, and even Brett knows.
$1,000 watch.
Yeah, but people like me situation.
Plenty of people hate Paul too. So what?
You're not an individual who's popular, though. Not as popular as me.
You know, I heard from somebody once that Paul's done so many drugs that whenever he dies, they can roll him up as a giant joint and smoke him.
I hope so.
Is that true, Paul? Sweet. I can't wait for Paul to die now.
We're gonna smoke some Paul tonight.
Where did that even come from? Why is that a topic of discussion?
Paul.
But it's awesome.
If I keel over, I want you guys to go buy just like 1,000 rolling papers and put my big fat and just blaze me on the show, dude.
Sweet. Yeah, Paul, you should start eating like a big Whataburger meal every day.
Too late.
Holy shit.
2 a day. 2 a day.
Hasten the
There's
day.
literally no human nutrients in the guy.
Whataburger is awesome.
Hey, be
How
careful.
about we start here? Paul, adjust your diet, adjust your food intake.
All right.
Oh my god!
What? Mr. Mac and Cheese motherfucker.
Advice from this blubbergumptious
Dude, Brett
necklace
Keene's
fuck.
diet advice now.
This chili needs more cheese.
Lord, how do you keep that wonderful, beautiful physique you've got? Change my diet. Oh.
Dude, I'm just seeing like a fitness thing. It's like
also
you can
giving
go
you-
from Paul to Brett Keane. It's like I'd rather be the first one. Like it shouldn't be the before. You shouldn't want to be the before, Brett.
He's also giving you health advice while he's smoking a cigarette.
You realize that as you're like telling me how to lose weight, people can see your big flabby fucking neck swinging down below that small puby looking chin beard thing that you keep. You're you. Do you remember that you're you, Brett?
Apparently not.
I think it's like his mind.
Eat your vegetables.
I think it's just that when he looks in the mirror, he just sees like this fucking muscular Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque physique looking back, and I'm like, yeah.
Eat your vegetables, Brett. Brett, you didn't get fucking fat eating too many fruits and veggies, dude.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Oh, pizza's a vegetable now? Okay,
Mashed
well.
potatoes was a vegetable.
Deep fried mashed potatoes.
It's got a career as a life coach. I can say it's gonna turn it around. It's gonna be his new YouTube thing: life coaching with Brett Keane and Dawn in the background.
Eat the vegetables.
Take some vitamins.
So what did you think about Don's mac and cheese yesterday?
That was some good mac and cheese
Good,
individual.
huh? Yeah.
How long does this go on for, by the way?
It goes on for 8 minutes.
No,
Or
basically
9.
9.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
There's basically 9 minutes of this.
This is so pathetic, man. Like he had okay. Because think about this. He added all this shit in later, so he's literally sitting outside talking shit to himself, essentially. Well, I guess Dorn was watching. She was like the voyeur in the thing, like getting off to it. Yeah, Brett, tell Paul off.
Tell him off, Brett. Tell him.
You're so smart, Brett.
I gotta point out again that the fucking picture of me that you put up that you're pretending is me is beating you in this fucking argument. Like you're like,
It's
like
great.
you actually made it say, well, at least I get paid. Like, yeah, at least I get paid. That's what I'd say if I was
Dude,
there. So
he's arguing with himself, but yet at the same time owning himself. Like this is fucking. It's a mind fuck.
I mean, this clearly isn't scripted. He's just sitting out there talking to himself and then dubbing in some loosely sort of like tenuous links to what he's saying afterwards.
I feel like almost any other person doing this video, it would actually be better than this.
Oh yeah, I can imagine almost anyone else
Most
doing a
people
better
would fucking
job.
script it, you know, and edit it like to some level.
Even if I didn't script it, it would come out better than this. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know.
I believe that.
You mean like when we sat down and did eggs too, and you ripped on me for like half an hour just off the top of your head? Yeah, you're right. You could do better.
Oh yeah, I'm back into some tuna situation, right, Paul? Hey, you need to stop making fun of my voice situation, you particular individual.
Well, Paul, it's hotter than Satan's asshole out here. I think I'm gonna go in. Now, if I let you in, you're gonna quit digging in the cat litter, right?
I'll quit digging in the cat.
There's no cat litter. You can't afford kitty litter.
Oh, drop the fucking mic, dude.
On, so make you some mac and cheese. You don't even have to eat fucking
I
cat
love
litter.
mac and cheese.
Me, I made stew.
You made stew.
Homemade beef stew.
You like beef stew?
You guys
Beef
are
stew
awesome
situation.
sauce.
Oh my god, this is so painful.
Awesome sauce?
You guys are awesome.
I don't think
You say, Paul, you do say that all the time. Awesome sauce. I mean, he did get that spot on.
Paul, I can really imagine Brett's life now. I'm just thinking about it. Just like him sitting around, like him and Doran just sitting there all day, just being like fucking Paul's ego and the amazing atheist, like that, like just talking about that shit and having their frequent smoke breaks. They go out there and they smoke and they talk some shit, and Brett tells her fucking his harebrained schemes and all the videos he's gonna fucking do against all of us and shit. Mainly you and TJ, of course.
Has he made a video against TJ since you paid him? Because I feel like everything's been Paul.
Yeah,
Paul's not
up
paying
until
him.
he did Ben. So he made a video a while back saying he wasn't going to rip on anybody else but me, and then he just did a Ben video. So I think a TJ video is a couple weeks away. TJ will be sitting next to him, beating him in a fucking argument too.
The truce is only temporary, Brett. It's only temporary.
Situation.
All right, so we're gonna have some beef stew, Paul. Come on in.
Yeah,
I am a patron of Brett Keen's, though. I give him.
That's why I told him he's on notice.
I do give him
You fund
66
this
a
quality
month.
content. Because
I
of
do.
you, this video is possible, TJ. Because of you.
Because of me, us sitting here. Well, I mean, he'd make the videos no matter what, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but
might as well
it
give
wouldn't have this degree of
him. Might as well give him
budget
some
behind it,
thanks for all the fucking shit he's given us over the years.
Here we go.
We've spun some gold out of this shit.
At Tommy Sotomizing.
Oh, sweet.
All right, let's see what it is.
At Tommy Sotomizing on Twitter.
Can you pull
And
us
I'm gonna-
over to the screen?
I'm gonna go ahead and follow at Tommy Sotomizing.
Can we show their account here?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Dude named George Carlin died this day in 2008. If I died today, there'd be another celebrity dead. Shit crazy, y'all. Just think.
Dude, follow this fucking account. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay,
I'm
you're
gonna
following?
retweet this.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
Brett Keane as well, of course.
Of course he is.
That's awesome.
Man, that's fucking awesome.
Oh,
dude.
that's like following Brett. It's like, yep.
This is brilliant.
Dude, Brett is. I think like he looks at Tom. If you looked at Tommy, that's where Brett aspires to be, like a successful YouTube scammer.
Yeah.
And talk with
Do you want to watch something else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Satanic ceremony at opening of Swiss Gotthard base tunnel.
That's awesome.
All right.
Neat.
Well, welcome back again this week to an analysis
Howdy.
behind the news. Very interesting event occurred a couple of days ago, and that was the opening up of the Gotthard base tunnel in Switzerland.
Goddard, stupid.
And it's basically to service the railroads traveling between Italy through Switzerland into Germany and France. There will be passengers, obviously, but also freight and that sort of thing. It's the
when I hear some salacious shit like satanic ceremony at opening of Swiss Goddard base tunnel,
Now I'm here
I
like,
don't imagine like this guy appearing and like giving me this very dry introduction to it.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking about like this big tunnel they just built in Europe. I was like reading an article about it. It's like a very dry event. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's
this tunnel
satanic.
ever built. It's 35.5 miles long. It cost 11 billion euros, which is more than the dollar, to build.
Thank you.
And it took 17 years.
Okay.
So it was quite a big deal.
Yeah,
the
it's good.
disturbing part, however, was the opening ceremonies. And that was that they were basically, the best you can say, bizarre. Worse, satanic.
Okay.
And depending on your religion, I suppose
Was it
you would
gate to
use
hell?
one of those words.
That sounds like an event that I want to attend. Somewhere between bizarre and satanic. Sounds like a fun time.
Agreed.
Yeah, yeah, let's go to that event.
I like how respectable this guy looks and how respectable his voice sounds, and then this is the kind of shit he says.
He's very measured, even though he's talking like total crazy bullshit at this point.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
It's like, hey.
It's like, I'm crazy, but I'm very in control of myself.
Oh, by the way, whoever made whoever made the Tommy sodomizing account, you have to put on there that it's a parody account.
Or else it'll go down tomorrow.
Yeah, say this is a parody.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all caps in the very front. Otherwise, they will take it down pretty quick.
Yeah, and if you like violate the TOS type shit, they'll take it down too.
I mean, anything violates their fucking
thing
TOS.
was that the MC was dressed as a goat. And they had a number of skits and people in a parade.
Yeah, murder all the goats on Earth because they're satanic.
Don't you think that this guy more than likely is just like totally misunderstanding like the different cultures here and seeing something like this and thinking this is what it means when he probably in all reality is totally off base.
Demonstrating certain aspects of the tunnel and so on and so forth. For instance, they had a group coming through that were dressed as workers, representing the workers in the tunnel.
Yeah,
and
wow.
they walked through as if they were zombies. Another was they had a representation of the masses who would use the tunnel. They were dressed in white underwear only, and
this is awesome.
With the men. And
dude, why the fuck do we have these ceremonies when shit happens in the U.S.? Like, we're opening a movie theater. Here's like an orgy. Like, whoa, cool. All right.
That's what we get in America is just like, Jesus, please bless this. I know there are millions
Let's
of
cut a
children
ribbon. But there's going to be some hot dogs. We got some corn dogs.
There's going to be free popcorn at the event for everyone.
This is fucking lame.
We're going to do a ribbon cutting and some Z-list celebrity will be
I want
here.
gladiatorial combat or something. Like, let's have something fucking interesting if we're going to open this shit.
I mean, they had zombie workers and people just wearing their underwear. I mean, what the fuck? This is an awesome fucking opening.
Let's have Ghost come play live at the next tunnel opening here in America and have them dedicate the tunnel to Satan.
That'd be awesome. They would call it the Satanic Tunnel.
I would go.
Each other as representative of the masses, if you will, I guess, as the impression of what the masses are in the mind of the elite. That sort of thing was on display, and then they had other things.
I love conspiracy nuts.
Heads of goats, people wearing antlers, all sorts of deep, dark, satanic.
What is dark and satanic about wearing antlers? Like, what is that?
I understand, but
so deer are also deer are satanic as well.
They are. They plan. They plot things, Ben.
Why do we even keep
They're
these
always
satanic?
watching.
They're the dumbest fucking animals, dude. I literally had like 3 deer run into my car.
Scotty, that's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think.
That's part of their suicide ritual. If a fucking deer isn't satanic enough, they make it stand out in the road and get
Suicide by
hit.
Hunter.
Is it
No, I didn't even hit the deer. It actually literally ran into my car. That's how dumb deer are.
It was trying to attack, Scotty.
Oh, it was an attack. It was an unsuccessful attack.
It was Satan.
It was Satan. Satan possessed that deer and tried to attack you.
Is it anything with like antlers or horns or like rams? Are they satanic too?
Yes, rams are super satanic, dude.
Antelope. Antelope.
Yep.
Gazelles.
Rhinos.
Yep, rhinos are definitely satanic.
Are they? They just have one.
Yeah, they have horns. No,
That's a horn, dude.
Rhinos have more than one horn. Some of them.
Even elephants
Oh,
are
yeah.
satanic. The tusks even count, dude.
There's fucking super satanic.
Anything with any sort of like weird, hard shit poking out of it is satanic.
Narwhals.
Yeah, narwhals.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, that's a good one. That's a great one.
They're the fucking servants of Satan, dude.
Yeah, they said at his right hand.
That's Satan's goldfish, dude.
Yeah.
and foresty things, if you will.
Foresty things.
That sort of
anything
business.
foresty is satanic.
There's evil pagan satanic.
I'm sorry, in your religion, didn't God create the forest and all the animals you're describing?
You didn't create the green men, TJ, that lurk in the woods watching.
Okay, but they
waiting.
perverted those beautiful things, TJ. They're perverting them for Satan.
Okay.
Well, you know Satan right now is roasting in hell going, man, if I can't get a few people in Norway to put some antlers on, I can't affect the world. gotta put those antlers on, man. Yeah, that feeds me.
I love all the things that we've heard Satan draws power from on this show. He just sounds the most ridiculous fuck, just sitting down there like waiting for a kid to curse or fucking, some shit, and it's just like, yes,
Life for Satan. Oh, it's so wonderful. It's like, but at the same time, he never really gets enough power. Like, he does, all this bad shit happens, and he's supposed to be growing in power, but he just kind of seems not to really do anything with this power.
He's like Lavos, dude. He's
Sitting
down
around.
there in the planet's core, just gathering steam for the fucking big day.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Chrono Trigger reference.
Yeah, dude.
And you know,
I get that
a lot of
reference,
people
dude.
just don't believe that
Fuck yeah, you
Satanism
do.
is
Awesome
really
game.
out there. But it really is. And you see the head of the states of Italy and Germany and France were there, and they applauded quite
Yeah,
a
the
bit.
tunnel was opening. Of course they were there. Okay, it's obviously a big deal over there. It's some big government fucking project involving multiple countries and affecting, like, probably all this transit time, and it's some big fucking deal. Of course, they're all going to go there and, like, cut the ribbons and go, yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Whoever was in charge of this parade was probably just some art fags. And they're like, oh yeah, this is going to be symbolic of this and all this shit. And then this moron's like, it's Satan. It's Satan. No, it's just some weird art fag that planned it.
He has a permanently upturned nose. You know this is the kind of guy that would believe this shit. He's like...
You see the new tweet from Tommy sodomizing?
This the shit I'm talking about. Black cop shoots, kills 6-year-old white kid. Media going crazy, keeping the black man down. What? This is as schizophrenic and inscrutable as Tommy, so far he is doing a good job.
These ceremonies. And you know, you've got to ask the question, why didn't they just have a normal opening up of the tunnel?
What do you mean?
instead
What is
of
normal?
This sort of thing.
What is normal?
They were even guys dressed like demons. And
Dude, it's an awesome tunnel opening.
I've had some
That's fucking
experience
awesome.
with Satanism. When I bumped into it years ago, the head of the
bumped into
narcotics
Satanism?
squad of a police department.
How does that happen? No, I've never just been to a party like, oh, I just bumped into Satanism. Like,
No,
what's
Scotty,
up?
he bumped into a fucking agent in a narcotics squad, dude.
Oh, okay, of course.
He's about to tell some live story.
Friends. He says, you got to come and see something. And he took me out and showed me some things regarding Satanism that was quite appalling.
Yeah.
And as a result, I've been able to recognize things over the years as to what's...
So yeah, some cop pulled him aside and was like, hey, let me teach you the real deal about Satan, dude. And then they went on this vague journey together.
Dude,
and he learned some shit.
Okay,
and now he recognizes.
Never mind. What if this happened? What if this cop shit actually did happen? But like he was just fucking with this guy. Like he realized how impressionable this guy was, and it took him on his 20-minute tour. And it's like, yeah, this guy will realize in a day or two. This is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Antlers, totally satanic, bro. Anything foresty, is satanic.
But instead, like he never realized it was bullshit. He just kept going and living that lie. And that's like his current life.
60 years of believing this shit.
It's foresty.
There's a whole bunch of different Tommy Sotomayor troll accounts.
Arguing with the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
Awesome.
I'm the real one.
Retweet them all. Help them all out.
Let them awesome, dude.
Let freedom ring.
Hey, they're just parody accounts, man. They're
I like the
parodies.
one that says, no, I was first, you white crackers.
Man.
Awesome.
Wow. Just wow. Just so beautiful.
going on. Satanism is very involved in the drug scene and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Getting back
Fail
to
to see a
Europe, though, this is another
Yeah,
thing
I know.
that is
When I go to cop some
indicative
weed,
of-
I've got to fucking hail Satan, or my guy just won't even sell it to me, dude.
Or he tax
True.
on like another 50 an ounce. Like, well, you don't want to say it, Paul?
He's like,
another
okay,
50.
dude, before I give you this fucking green, you gotta fucking praise the dark one.
You gotta slit this
And
goat's throat.
You gotta admit that, like, you're going to hell, and you fucking forfeit your soul, and then you can have the weed. It's still fucking $200 though.
Make sure when you come to pick the shit up, you wear something foresty too, man. I don't want to see nothing that isn't foresty.
Wear like a toga made of leaves. Fucking glue some antlers to your head, dude. I'll fucking knock 20% off the price for that shit. Like what?
I just imagine all these stoners that would do it.
Sure.
They would totally fucking do it, man.
Yeah, dude, praise the Dark Lord, man.
I'm buying more weed with that, man. I'm buying more weed.
Like dragging a narwhal behind him down the street.
Narwhals.
Well, thank goodness we have J. Gordon Hetty here sitting in front of his fucking books to tell us all about how Satan infiltrated a tunnel opening somewhere we don't care about.
Looks like he's ready to punish someone.
I'm glad I've been warned.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God we were warned.
Let's see what this video is. Oh.
I knew it was Glenn Beck, dude. I fucking knew it.
I brought these in, and I just want all of the weasels who are, going to try to say that I did something wrong or whatever.
Dude, why is he dressed like a 1930s, like, private school fucking student?
So I have all of my paperwork that have to be with these.
He's got the things on his elbows.
Yeah, he's wearing like some schoolboy uniform. I think he's gonna go out later and get sodomized at his favorite gay bar.
He's gonna get spanked. Like, I've been a very bad boy.
Yeah.
It's probably a Catholic boarding school, so, you know, I mean, we already know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Spank me.
Guns all the time. We are doing everything legally here. I want to ask you, which is the most dangerous gun on my desk? Now, there are 4 guns on my desk. One is an old wood-stocked kind of gun, looks like cap and ball. One is a fully automatic. One is small, little kind of, almost looks like a long pistol in a way. One is big, has a huge.
Don't you think if you're gonna do this, you might want to know something about guns?
Yeah,
one of them's kind of long. One of them.
Is he like trying to do satire?
Like, this is an M16. You know, this is an AR-15. You know, this is a fucking Sig Sauer fucking 223. This is a 30-30 Old West gun.
There's a gun and this another gun.
Yeah,
and this one's long and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of scary looking. And then there's this one.
When you describe a gun, you basically say like it's a caliber, like it's the caliber of the gun too. That's like a normal. Like this is a 45 caliber pistol.
Yeah,
That's just, I feel like he's doing a character almost.
Stick to dressing weird and smashing your face into bowls of crushed up Cheetos, you fucking piece of shit.
Suppressor or silencer on it. Another one looks like an absolute weapon of war with a silencer on it. Which is the most dangerous gun here? Which one's been involved
He's gonna say
in
the
the
old one,
greatest
right?
massacre in American history? Which one?
Oh, I wonder.
Jeffy, come on up here. Tell me which one looks
Would
the
it
most
be the
dangerous.
one that's not like the other
by
ones?
looks. Which is the most dangerous gun?
I'm gonna go with the one on the left.
Just
Like, isn't this the studio? Isn't this the studio where they film the show? Don't they have audio equipment on hand? Like, why does he sound like somebody on YouTube in 2006?
Because they decided to film this one on someone's fucking iPhone 3, dude. I don't know why, but they did.
Dude, it's charming
in portrait mode.
Yeah.
There's a charming video, TJ.
Oh! Don't touch him! Either one of these. Don't touch them. That's all right. You can go to.
Don't touch them. They're too dangerous.
Don't touch. No, you don't touch them, Jeffy.
Yeah, this one looks.
Okay, it's obviously going to be the one on the left because that's the one that you supposedly don't suspect. So come on, just get to the fucking punchline. We know.
Shoe's gonna drop.
You will see that this has right here safe fire, which now makes it a single shot gun, or auto. Now it's a machine gun. It's fully automatic. Fully automatic. This is a machine.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, dude.
There's like a thunderstorm going on outside.
Yep.
Gun will run you about $25,000, and it's a piece of crap. You cannot buy a new machine gun in America. You have to buy an old one. This is really old, and literally, it's a piece of crap.
How old is it? Because it doesn't look that way.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know anything about it.
See, these guns suck. So it should just be okay that everyone wants to get them because really, like, they're not even that good.
I don't even understand what's happening.
Everyone should have these guns, even the under fives. They should have these guns too. I mean, they're a piece of crap, so it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I would believe that if it was holding like some shitty Chinese-made SKS.
It's not even the most dangerous one. So so these are like, dude, you didn't even guess. The one that didn't look like it was the most dangerous.
These new guns have just been used to kill deer. This one on the left killed 10,000 Indians.
Nice.
It mostly looks like an AR-15.
Yeah, it is an AR-15A2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're not going to, like, military's not going to use an AR-15. They'll use an M16. They're not going to use an AR-15. Well, they're not nearly as good as
this sucks. This sucks.
The military is going to use this
Jesus, Glenn.
military issue. Like, this is so stupid.
This is so ill-conceived. Like, why? After you shot this, like, did you not look at it and say, like, you know what, guys? Let's try. Let's maybe redo this.
Okay, Glenn clearly.
Better.
I think it's pretty clear. You know what? I think we're kind of seeing. I think we're kind of seeing like the practice shit. That just like this is like maybe not good enough to be on his main thing, but it's kind of like, yeah, my hardcore fans will forgive this, but.
Yeah, this is probably like when you subscribe to like whatever his monthly, service is because he has it. Well, this is like the behind the scenes clip that you get.
Well, I'm saying that it's so clear that Glenn really needs to be very scripted. So he kind of has to like play these like narratives and these different like I'm gonna make a point things, and it's like okay, this one resonates with me and this audience, so I'm gonna use that one.
Yep.
This is just hideous.
Rubbing Cheetos on your fucking face is even more hideous.
That was great.
You should do that, TJ.
Yeah, maybe.
Rub fucking Cheetos all over your face.
Cheetos on your face.
So, I don't think we're going to do a post show because
the weather is shit.
Well, I mean, we've already done the amount of time that we would have normally done a post show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so y'all, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks to Minx for being on here. Thanks to Random Bearded Guy for being on here.
Thanks,
and
Random
also the
Bearded
Patreon
Guy.
guest. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
Fuck you, Paul.
Did there, TJ.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.